That's
if a girl
science.
got hairy underarms, you might well, she why am I single? Shave your underarms. Nobody don't want that shit.
What if she had a goat head on for 2 days?
Nobody don't want that shit. That shit stink. Take that shit off and wash your ass.
You know what? In this
I like the pheromones of body wash, deodorant, body butter. Like, give me those pheromones.
artificial pheromones.
Well, I'm an artificial I'm AI when it comes to pheromones.
Why you ain't really in love?
Who?
What's your?
I love my
I wouldn't.
love all my bitches.
NewRoryNMal.
Question, Rory. What the is Threads?
You censor yourself?
Yeah, it's right in the beginning. You have to. Good call. Have to monetize. I think it's just IG Twitter, no?
Yes.
So is this a part of the whole Elon Mark Zuckerberg beef? Is this
yes.
Yes.
Is this how the billionaire boys beef?
Yes, this is pretty much the tech version of Cardi versus Nicki.
Okay.
That's sick.
More or less. I'd rather like watch them fight than have a whole nother app to type my thoughts.
I don't think that fight is going to I've seen Zuckerberg was in the ring with Izzy. He was working out with him. I don't think Elon wants that smoke.
You know how much money is on the line if, say, one of them got brain damage or was hurt? Like, there's no way.
It's not even that I'm thinking about. What are the stocks going to look like if Mark beats Elon to a pulp? Like, what happens to the Twitter stock?
Nothing. Because
Are you crazy?
Remember Elon said something on SNL during his monologue and like all his stock plummeted forever. And he was fine like in 2 days.
Yeah, but that wasn't his company though.
Okay. Wait, which company did go under after he said that?
Was it Dogecoin or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Something like that. However you said it.
Got you.
It is?
Yeah.
It's dope.
Why would the stock
Doge,
plummet
right.
though?
It's a dog.
Because if you have somebody as big as Elon,
Pause.
who obviously pause. That was crazy. But if you have somebody as big as Elon, as wealthy as Elon, and he's saying like that cryptocurrency is absolutely not the thing to deal with or to invest in. If somebody that wealthy says that, it absolutely affects that stock.
No, in that case, I'm talking about the fight. Like if Elon
gets
gets all that,
gets knocked out of like Twitter, it's like I don't want to. Yeah.
I may look to Elon for crypto advice in some degree, but I don't need Elon to tell me to keep my left up. Like if he gets knocked out, I'm still going to use his products.
Well, Twitter. I mean, yeah, you're still going to use Twitter.
He did the he rolled up the Tesla on stage to show it was Tesla hard ER that you couldn't break it, and then someone threw a rock through the window in front of every investor on Earth. And we haven't brought it up since.
No, not only
Just
that,
saw a Tesla right outside.
No, that wasn't. That was the truck,
the Cyber
SUV. You still haven't seen any of those.
That was the Cyber truck.
He was just riding around LA with it.
No, he is. Nobody else. Maybe Kanye, but nobody else. Nobody has.
But I felt that was a troll, anyways. Like, there's no way Elon didn't know that was going to break.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a troll. But this Threads thing, I've been seeing it. Let me just say that I do not want more ways to be on social media.
Yeah,
I'm looking for the exit of social media. I'm trying to get the hell away from social media.
I'm glad we waited a few episodes to talk about this because I did want to see where we were all going to decide. Are we staying with Twitter? Are we going to Spill? Are we going to Threads?
Yeah,
I can't take all three. I can't.
I was in Canada and I saw Spill. I saw Threads. I didn't know what was happening in America. Yeah, like I saw Spill.
Yes.
I saw Threads.
So Twitter.
What is Spill in Threads?
So what happened was, okay, so obviously Threads, Mark Zuckerberg has been working on Threads. Spill is created by 2 Black former Twitter employees.
Oh, so I'm going to Spill.
You and 10 people.
What happened was...
you would say that.
Over July 4th weekend...
It's about our listener.
Twitter slowed down. Twitter put a cap on the amount of tweets you were able to see because something was going on. I would have to get more information on that, but they put a cap.
Twitter put a cap on the amount of tweets
tweets you were able to.
Elon is trying to make if you want to get the full experience of what Twitter was. Remember the running joke for years on Twitter? I can't believe this app is free. He's actively trying to eradicate that by saying, okay, fine. If you really love this app, here you're going to put everything behind a paywall and a subscription wall. If you want free access to unlimited tweets, pay the $8. You don't get a cap. If you don't pay, you get about 600 tweets a day you can see or something like that.
Oh, I'm cool with that.
Which is the explanation, but what he did say was, yo, go touch some grass. Gotcha. That's really what Elon tweeted, which I thought was great.
Because people were losing their minds, and I'm like, wait, you guys look at over 600 tweets a day? Like, are you fucking kidding?
So everyone panicked. Within an hour, everyone decided to go over to Spill.
Spill
and then
started advertising crazy.
Elon didn't even keep to that. I'm on Twitter pretty often, and I didn't even get affected by it.
Yeah.
Now it's back to regular schedule shit.
I would never
Threads
know if
popped.
I couldn't see more than 600 tweets. I would never know.
Spill was like Clubhouse, but just for like 5 minutes as far as everyone going to an app.
So Spill.
Threads fucking just stepped on the new tech company within 1 minute.
I saw Threads had 100 million subs in 4 days.
Because he made it so easy to subscribe. Because what happens is when you join Spill, right, you have to, first of all, you have to get an invite because it was still in beta version. You would still
beta.
Okay.
I'm just helping you out.
Some Syracuse.
Beta Benny.
Just our listeners should know how to pronounce words.
Yes.
Anyway, so for Spill, since it was in beta version, you needed to get an invite in order to get accepted into there.
Spill.
Yes.
Okay.
People had to invite you. So when I signed up, I got like 3 invites and I could invite 3 people. And
to the cookout.
Pyramid like that.
Scheme. Got it.
So it was cool.
Black owned.
The interface was really good. It had a lot of colors. It was very meme and GIF heavy.
Yeah. There was a rumor DeRay was the creative director. There was a lot of reasons to go over there.
Yes.
It was too much for my anxiety. Too much was going on with that. And then Threads comes and it's in black and white. It's super easy to read. It's just like Twitter. They didn't even try to like rename shit. The retweet button looks the exact same.
Okay.
My only issue with how easy it is that it's connected to my Instagram.
Yes.
I follow a lot of people to look at them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't particularly care what they have to say.
I saw somebody say something about that. Like signing up for Threads, you basically sign a 360 deal because if you try to delete Threads, it essentially deletes your Instagram account.
It will delete your
attached,
Instagram.
It's attached to it.
And I don't think people knew that when they were signing up to
Fine print, baby.
But there's plenty of people that I follow on Twitter, but would never follow them on Instagram. And there's plenty of people on Instagram
like Meek
that I would never follow on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
They're 2 different parts of the brain.
Right.
That's where my Threads, I don't particularly go over there too much because it's turned into like IG captions and like motivational shit. And
did you hit follow all? Because you could go through and select who from your Instagram.
You think Elon told me to go touch grass. You think I was doing that?
No.
I hit follow all.
You did?
Oh, great.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
I didn't.
was never doing that.
And I don't follow anyone, and I haven't been on the app since I downloaded it.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie.
So I'm not.
It's easy and I see value to it, but I lasted maybe a day and I go to Twitter still.
Because Threads came about. Threads was easy. It was integrated with Instagram.
But he's saying he doesn't go on Threads like that.
Oh,
what they're doing with over at Facebook, though, what Zuck's doing a good job with, in the same way in which Apple connects all your devices, you get an iPad, phone, computer, it just log in everything. Money. Just Zuck has cornered that too on the social media's front. Like he's just hit this button. This new app that you have no idea what's going on will literally synchronize with the one that you use the most.
You know what would keep me on Threads though? Is if they put Threads in the IG app.
Yeah.
Like if I could just hit Threads under like For You or whatever,
between
you actually might get me just out of sheer laziness and because it's in front of my face to go more in the Threads world.
That's actually a great idea.
Which is what they did with Reels. I think Reels was originally going to be like an independent entity to rival TikTok on its own. And they were like, fuck it, we'll just integrate it into the app that would already exist that we're doing well on.
Yeah. This doesn't give any of y'all anxiety?
I'm never going to use it. It won't give me any anxiety.
That's why I was glad we waited to talk about it. I can't handle Spill, Twitter, and IG Threads.
Like, what is?
I don't have that many thoughts or care about.
Why do you need this many people's? And a lot of people are saying this is, a lot of wealthy people's way of getting people basically into one room and just combing through it and seeing what their thoughts are.
Just data hoarding.
Coming up with things to get they basically own your IP. Because you're sitting on there, you're talking about things and coming up with ideas with other people on there, and then they take those ideas and they turn them into reality, and you don't even realize they got that from just sitting back watching what you were threading or, posting on Spill. Like I just don't understand why people are why do people want to be in so many different places socially?
Also to that point, and pardon everyone that listens to this that wants me to be Anderson Cooper and be so well versed in every last topic ever.
No one's ever looked at you like Anderson Cooper.
On Reddit, that's what they want us to be. I believe with his lifestyle, but he's much more informed than
that's what they believe it.
What happens when IG decides one day to countersue all of us?
They won't.
Technically, Mal and I own this IP outright, but we upload a lot of our clips to Instagram And there's somewhere in that, and I know I'm sounding ignorant, I'm sure someone on Reddit has read every last terms and conditions of Instagram and is going to tell me I'm wrong.
Nothing better else to do.
Yeah,
Doesn't Instagram own your content once you post it up there? To some degree. They haven't acted on it. But could they?
It's free use. I don't think it's like, they can't, I don't think Instagram, it's not their content, no. But by uploading it, they have free use.
So licensing agreement to steal it.
It kind of plays both ways though, because there's a lot of like copyrighted material too. So it's like they're not gonna try to do some shit like that when they know they could be at a loss too.
Yeah, of course. I'm just thinking like the one day every last one of us on the planet that uses Instagram, including the NBA, just gets like a summons for the content we gave to Instagram that they now own because we didn't read terms and conditions.
Yikes.
The people I feel most for are digital marketers or record labels, because I know the VPs are in go mode. Every artist needs to have a Threads account. We need to add this into their rollout. How can we use Threads? I already know because this shit was happening with TikTok when I was there. And this just adds more to their plate, and they never get, compensation, get it out of here. They're never going to get paid more. But it's just like, you just keep throwing shit on a digital marketer's plate without even thinking about like the bandwidth of a single person. I just want to put that
That's
out there.
Again, back to the question. Why do people want to be in so many different places socially? I just don't understand that at all.
I think it's just about being on the new thing, more or less. Because we've seen it with a bunch of other apps that are similar. Like TikTok is the biggest app, period. We had Vine before. People just moved on. Like everyone just wants to be on the new app. And sometimes they stick, sometimes they don't. Clubhouse, for a large group of people, was the thing. And then everyone moved on. Clubhouse is still doing all right. It's just a way different demographic than what it started out as.
The only time I ever hear about Clubhouse is when Wack posts something.
You know, it's Wack's house.
Your demographic, but there's other different demographics on
Yeah.
But I never see it. I never come like,
because your algorithm doesn't.
It's not your algorithm, and it's not your lifestyle. They're talking about things you care about.
You're not affiliated.
Correct. You're right. I'm definitely not.
You're not on trend.
If you're part of a certain group of people,
100%
with a certain color,
right? Got you. Okay.
But I don't think Threads was created to become another thing for people to join. It was supposed to replace Twitter. The goal is to replace Twitter, not to become Twitter and
Threads.
Let's be very clear. I don't think there's anything that's going to replace Twitter. I think Twitter is just one of those mainstays that's just always going to be there. Like it's never. Elon can, slow it down so you can only see 600 tweets a day or pay this fee to see more. He can do little things like that. And I still think that people are not going to ever leave Twitter. Twitter is just one of those things that I think people grew up with Twitter.
I understand what you're saying, but people have already started to leave Twitter. Twitter is not in its heyday.
I don't know about that.
It's similar. Of course, it's not Facebook because Facebook is way up here, but it is Facebook in the way that it won't go anywhere. It'll just shift who is using it. Like Facebook to us is dead, but Facebook is still, if not number one, number two biggest social media platforms.
In terms of users, yeah. Like
Twitter's the same way, especially we have an election coming up. Twitter is probably
Twitter's about to be crazy.
Twitter's probably the biggest platform when it comes to politics and election time. It's going to be.
I don't even know if it's bigger than Facebook when it comes to that.
Facebook is biggest when it comes to election because Facebook's demographic are the people who are easiest to sway their opinion.
And Facebook's demographic is largely the people that are going out and voting.
Exactly. That's why when
in terms of
Facebook is irrelevant, I'm like, to who?
Okay, so but of course Facebook will be targeted, but
and we could all be
the
wrong
people.
about
Of course, we're not Anderson Cooper.
Most likely,
we're most likely wrong. Those people are going to vote regardless. They want to debate about Trump all day on Facebook, but they target Twitter because it does have a younger audience. That's why it's so important when it comes election time. They don't need to target Facebook the same way they do Twitter because those people have already made up their mind that they love Jesus Christ, abortions,
same,
and they're going to go out and vote.
Mm-hmm.
Twitter is where the mess happens with the 35 and under crowd. I don't see that spilling over into IG Threads. Like IG Threads feels very specific to the people that you follow. Of course, they could expand it with the For You page, suggested, all that.
Do they have hashtags?
Well, they have they don't have hashtags yet.
Do they have hash browns? Because that changes everything.
Yeah.
McDonald's has some good hash browns.
And how people
Dunkin' Donuts
follow is different when it comes to Twitter and IG, like we were talking about with our personal lives, but even with news and shit. how many people follow like news outlets that aren't the Shade Room on IG? Like real news. How many of y'all follow CNN?
But people don't follow CNN on Twitter either. It's fed to you.
I'm saying it's already imposed
CNN
into that
has 19
system.
million followers on Instagram.
Fake news.
A few people follow.
Yeah, it's fake news. Oh, they're all bots. They're all Hunter. All of them are Hunter Biden's burner pages.
So I've been using Threads, and my homepage on Threads, the majority of it is not people I follow.
Yeah, I think that's kind of happening.
And the problem is that people were complaining about is like Twitter, you can now select, you can do the for you or you can do the your followers only. They don't have that yet on Threads. So
you have
That's what I'm
Threads?
saying, yeah.
Yes.
You have Spill?
Yes.
You have everything.
And
To be
TikTok.
fair, I haven't been on Spill since the day I created it, since the day Threads came out.
Same.
I haven't been on Spill. I was trying to support because it was, created by Black people and it was supposed to be for Black people. So that's why
it's Black Planet?
So that lasted 10 minutes.
It's definitely not Black Planet.
Do we think things will go viral on Threads the way they do on Twitter or even on TikTok and regular Instagram?
No.
Not right now.
I just don't see the IG users doing that in the same way that the TikTok crowd and Twitter crowd does their content.
Right.
So wait, let me ask you something.
You have to like be in a different mind state, I feel like.
So Threads, is it like when you post on Threads, it automatically uploads to your story on Instagram?
No.
But
Hell no.
there's an
people,
option.
So people are doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, people, you choose to do that.
Jesus, how do people have the time and just
It
energy
takes
to-
5 seconds. It doesn't.
It's
take a lot
pretty
of
easy,
time.
yeah.
But I mean, you're on Twitter, you're on IG, you're on Threads, you're on TikTok, it's just I just don't know how people have
Bless you.
the energy for that shit.
Mm.
Like I just feel like that's not draining at some point.
I'm sure it definitely
Post this and then post it on your story, then go here and then do this.
Well,
post
most
that.
people are not posting. Most people are scrolling, doom scrolling. So what it did was give people another app to keep them from actually getting the fuck up and cleaning their refrigerator out. They're sitting there just, I'm done. I've seen everything I need to see on Twitter. Let me switch to another app. Doom scrolling, which a lot of us all do. And not everyone is posting.
All this shit is just another vehicle to sell ads.
Yeah.
100%.
Like, none of this really fucking matters. It's just, hey, yo, we have a new app. Average user spending 15 minutes here. Sell some shit on here. No one gives a fuck about the act. Like, that's all it is. Just sell some shit.
And it's a distraction of the election that's coming up.
Speaking of distractions, this wasn't on the list here, but it just reminded me. Did you guys see Tucker Carlson dropped a new interview?
I did not.
With Andrew Tate.
Okay.
I saw
on
clips
Twitter.
of it. I didn't see the full interview. I did see clips. I did see Andrew Tate addressing the Adam 22 and his wife Lena doing a porn scene as we spoke about it. Yes. I didn't see the full interview though.
Yeah, I mean, we don't have to get too deep into it, but I'm just saying Tucker is continuing to, and I believe this has already over 50 million views in an extremely short amount of time. Yeah, look at that.
Did we think Tucker would be putting out more content than he has since the split?
It's his 9th episode.
I know, but we went from seeing Tucker Carlson every single night to now it's pulled back a bit.
Tucker on Twitter is just a funny name.
He went to Romania, by the way. He went to, because he's on house arrest currently, so he went to...
Tucker or...
Tucker went to...
Andrew Tate can't go nowhere. He can't go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch this. I think it's gonna probably one of the more straight white male interview series of all time. Like it might be the greatest. I just don't know if my brain can handle Tucker and Andrew Tate together.
I lasted 3 minutes.
Really? It was bad?
It's so these guys are so delusional. I hate this whole shtick. The world.
I love
against
watching
me.
delusional
I'm a
guys
man.
talk, though.
Like he's such a loser.
But I like that type of to me it's just entertaining. Like I'm not looking to Tucker and Andrew Tate to
Just look
give
at
me
the
some,
set.
like informative interview. Like no, they both have on no socks. I don't want to
What's
see.
the ape?
They both do not. That's
Yeah,
so
like
weird.
I don't want to watch two men sit down with khakis and no socks on.
What's this
Like, I'm just
horse
laughing at
in the background with this photo? Like, what is this?
He's a stallion.
Harambe in the middle.
Yeah, Andrew the Stallion.
Yuck.
Mall.
I'm just telling
This
you,
is
yeah.
just, it's a lot. I think Andrew Tate is funny. This is when it becomes not funny to me.
when they're trying to be serious
Yes.
and they're
Like-
trying to like
The Andrew Tate character, I know was very problematic to a lot of people, but I cannot lie. I did laugh at a lot of it, especially when you could tell he would even almost like break characters sometimes. You could tell this was an act.
It's an act, yeah.
Whether you agreed with some of it, disagreed with all of it, some points, it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
This is where like, this is the Dark Knight theory of like you become what you've been acting like type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer a character. This is Heath Ledger trying to get off the set of Joker.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're with the biggest media personality ever, who also is just like you as far as creating a character. He's had 7 different characters from CNN to Fox.
Mm-hmm.
He went from the conservative guy, now he's the conspiracy guy.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps changing too. These two together with how well they can articulate points, how easily people are manipulated by them, the power they have behind them, and the amount of clicks it's going to get is a very dangerous game. And this isn't a political thing. They could be Democrats, and I'd say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is just too much.
They just both.
This isn't going to be funny anymore.
Yeah, they just both understand the fact that people are going to engage. They know the things to say to get people riled up, to engage the audience, engage the listeners. I think they do a great job at it. But I do honestly believe that these are 2 characters who are now sitting down face to face, trying to have a character off.
Yes.
And they're trying to see.
Yes.
They're trying to see whose character is more compelling, whose character can engage more people and rile more people up and upset more people. It is going to be interesting to see Tucker come election time, who he sits down and talks with. I think that's going to be the real like entertainment.
Yeah, I hope he moderates one of these. They won't let him. But
no, they will. They definitely will not let him moderate it. No, God, no, it will not happen.
I can see Chris Christie. He's been on the fuck Trump campaign right now, and I don't think Tucker's in the best relationship with Trump right now. DeSantis going there. I can see every Republican that's not Donald Trump going to sit with Tucker Carlson.
I would love to see Tucker Carlson sit and talk with former governor Cuomo.
I would too. I just don't think he would.
I would love to see that. That I would love to see. Because it's like,
why?
Well, because, first of all, Tucker, again, his character, the things that he is going to ask. And I just would love to see how Cuomo tries to, or what he has to say after, like, because he just got, like, kicked out of office and then we never heard from him again.
Yeah.
So sit down with somebody who is going to ask the questions that most people want to hear him ask.
Well, Tucker can't really ask the question that we would want to ask Cuomo.
Did you do it?
Because Tucker did it. So...
But that's what I'm saying.
it would be a sexual misconduct off between the two of them.
Oh my God.
It's like, it's almost as funny as when Matt Lauer went against Bill O'Reilly for all his allegations. And then 2 weeks later, it was like, hey, Matt was pretty handsy too. Mm-hmm. You can't really get those questions off like that.
Well, the latest update with Cuomo is he was involved with a $1.4 billion straw donor scheme.
Nice.
What is a straw donor scheme?
Great question. It was a construction project that revitalized central Brooklyn, and a lot of money went missing.
Mm. And then...
Yeah, because there's potholes everywhere still.
Maybe he got his nipples re-pierced. I don't know.
And then oddly, the Tappan Zee Bridge just became the Cuomo Bridge.
Yeah.
Who would have known?
Yeah, that was fucked.
I don't know. They're all, look at their last name. They're all career criminals.
Yeah, it's handed down.
Even the Kennedys. I could see Tucker sitting with Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be, as we've said already, it's going to be a messy year, especially with social media and politics.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
I am not.
Another funny story that crossed the timeline. So the kid in, what was it? Is it Texas?
Yes, this is in positive news. Yeah.
Is this positive news?
It was a kid in Texas.
I knew Rory was going to do
Maul,
this.
give us the breakdown and then we'll start.
Rory?
Okay.
Let's pretend it's positive. Let's go with the surface level version of this.
Okay, so here's this kid in Texas. Shayden Walker is his name, right?
Mm.
So Shayden Walker knocks on a neighbor's door, Brennan Ray.
In a Jaws t-shirt,
His shirt is hard, too.
Well, he was dressed like Chunk from the Goonies.
Looks like a young Jonah Hill.
So it's like he knocked on the door. He's looking for friends because he was bullied. Here's a kid that was bullied, and he knocks on the neighbor's door. He's asking them, do they know any other kids in the neighborhood because he needs friends. He's been bullied. So, I saw this. I was like, I don't think we've ever seen a kid knock on neighbors' doors looking for other kids in the neighborhood to be friends with. Never saw that. Never heard of that. But okay. So it caught my attention. But then I saw that the result of all this was they started a GoFundMe for this kid. And I didn't understand what the GoFundMe was for. He was looking for kids, not food or home to live in.
Yeah.
But they started a GoFundMe. They raised almost $40,000.
That's so funny.
For Shayden. And my question is a very simple one.
Yeah.
Does he have any friends?
That's your question?
Well, now he has $40,000. Like,
what is that 40 grand going to do?
I mean, money buys friends. We know that.
Flint doesn't have water right now.
That's very true. And Shayden doesn't have any friends, but he's $40,000 richer. And I just would like to understand, or help me understand. A kid knocks on your door. He's looking for friends. Okay. He's looking for other kids his age that he wants to play with. He's been bullied.
Okay.
And your way of helping is posting the Ring camera video of him.
Yeah.
This is the couple, by the way, that helped him out.
This is the couple.
Of course.
Thoughts on them, Demaris? You definitely have something to say. Mixed race couple.
That's who Sean King thinks he looks like.
Can you please?
He looks like a dustier Cheeto.
He wish he could throw those dreads.
He's like Blake Griffin with a tan.
So Shayden,
and I feel like anyone that looks like that does end up scamming everyone for their money on GoFundMe.
That's a crazy shirt.
40 grand.
Sean King finessed like $2 million from Rihanna. We don't talk about that.
His fit is crazy.
Stop talking about this boy.
That is a real question though. How in this situation do you think, well, let's start a GoFundMe for him? How does that conversation even start?
But this goes.
They're a young couple.
Don't take him to the park. You be his fucking friend then. Like, how about you guys do it?
Befriend the...
But bro, they're 30. What they look like hanging out with a 10, 11-year-old? That's not some
true. I mean, I understand what Rory is saying.
So give him 40 grand, right?
I mean,
yeah.
it's
better than hanging
I'm
out.
crazy, right?
It's just a simple thing of he didn't need money. This kid probably lives in what seems like it's a nice neighborhood.
It's like a beautiful neighborhood behind him.
I mean, so his parents, his parents are probably, have a decent home at least. He just wants friends. He's bullied. He's I wouldn't say he's fat. He's a little overweight maybe.
He's fat.
But he's been obviously bullied. He's still young. He can become a football player and become athletic in high school if he wants.
Because he's a big kid.
He should get adopted by the baby Gronk's dad.
So I'm reading the GoFundMe thing, and in the GoFundMe description, they said our video went viral on TikTok, and we were asked to start a GoFundMe. We are raising money to help buy him a gaming system, school clothes, and hopefully some amusement park tickets. So he very obviously is probably getting bullied for not having what everybody else has. That's what I'm drawing in conclusions from this.
Okay, so no one thinks it's weird.
That shirt is hard though.
That a couple posted a kid damn near crying about not having friends on their TikTok.
Is it corny? No. In 2023, is it weird?
Corny? I think that should be illegal.
It's super corny, but it's not weird in 2023. People post from their ring.
This poor fucking kid doesn't have friends, gets bullied. To me, this is a form of bullying. Well, you posted me crying on the internet.
They know that TikTok was going to feel bad for him and he was going to get friends off TikTok.
Did they ask his parents, can you post children on the internet?
That is true. That is a weird...
This is fucking weird.
You got to take him to an island.
Well, if you're on my ring camera, I feel like I own that footage, technically.
And first of all, whose GoFundMe account is it?
I was just going to say, y'all are missing the whole thing. I think all of this is fake.
I mean...
Damn.
I didn't want to say that to kill the conversation. I thought this was fake too.
I keep telling y'all,
this is a scam?
We live in a simulation. Nice. I don't think any of this shit is real. I think this is fake.
Hell of a scam.
I think that this kid was very well spoken to a certain degree if you look at the video.
Well casted.
Casted. And again,
actor.
I think that we live in an exploitative word? An exploitative society. And they knew people would be like, oh, this is such a heart-touching story. Let's help this kid. I could see celebrities going to hang out with this kid and become his friend. This kid is part of a rollout. He's going to wear that Jaws t-shirt on Conan O'Brien, maybe. I don't know, like one of those late night shows. This kid is he's a character now, this kid. I could see this kid doing a bunch of TikTok videos with celebrities now. This is my friend. I brought him with me to the show. He's my plus one. We're on the red carpet together.
That's a lot of credit we're giving.
We're going to ruin this kid even worse then. He's going to have his moment like every other fake celebrity viral kid does, which is for 1 month. And he's going to go back to having no friends.
Definitely looks like.
How about we try to figure out why? Well, I think they saying that he has no friends because he gets bullied, probably for being poor. So if we fix the poorness,
Now, listen, I'll agree with you.
Kid a friend.
We kill a lot of women for going after the dudes just with money, but men are friends with certain men just because they have money. So that does exist in our world.
Definitely.
There's plenty of people. You wouldn't have as very many friends if you weren't rich. Now, that is on that couple's GoFundMe. They're going to have to pay taxes on it. Are they going to send the money to the kid's mother?
Well, it's Texas, so it's a red state. They're good.
Yeah, they'll buy the kid a gun, and he can bring that to school. Get a friend.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I like the approach that he wants to go get some help.
He's wearing a dope Jaws shirt. What, like, school clothes does he really need? No one's bullying him for that Jaws shirt.
I would bully the fuck out of him for that Jaws shirt.
That's a Walmart. That's a Walmart Jaws shirt.
It's one of the best.
But he's a
films of
kid.
all time.
How old is he?
Easy target.
11, 12?
It's not Kith Jaws.
It's not Kith Jaws.
This guy's in Bumblefuck, Texas. You think we have a kid stored?
They don't care about
What are they bullying? Like, oh, that's not the best Steven Spielberg film. Why are you wearing that?
Shayden.
They don't know anything about Jaws.
His name is Shayden.
Come on, Rory. You can bully better than that.
I'm saying those kids know nothing about Jaws to pick on him for.
T-shirt, boy, fuck out of here.
Loose. Look at his gut. This shit ain't loose.
Yeah, see, look, that's weird. You see, look, it's happening.
We're bullying this kid now. We are literally
happening. We're bullying him right now.
And,
all right, what's his Venmo? Fucking put a smile on his face.
You guys have all been to the amusement park, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you leave with friends?
No. With the friends
I usually went with friends.
You went with friends.
Yeah. Left for the hand job. That's about it. Yeah.
All right.
At an amusement
park.
With you?
If you're a kid, you go with your kid group.
Yeah, I've gotten a tug at one.
See?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It's like getting a tug in the movie theater.
In the Ferris wheel?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Thank you.
But not as a kid. Maybe
as 11, 12?
As a teenager?
Fucked at 13. You don't think he was getting a handy at 11?
14.
Oh, sorry.
Have you no shame?
You don't think he was getting a handy at 11?
Point is,
No,
yes.
I hope not.
He doesn't deserve $40,000 to get because he got bullied.
Well, I mean, listen. I think that this is all. I think this is all an act. I think this is all an act. I think this is all just another story. This is a distraction. This is the new submarine.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go.
Damn,
from
are you saying
He's built like the submarine?
Yo.
Jaws, the Jaws t-shirt.
Except
Y'all don't see where I'm going?
The ocean.
The Jaws t-shirt, part of the ocean. I mean, y'all see where I'm going. It's a distraction. Help me, Rory. That's what you're here for, goddammit. I'm in the trenches taking grenades right now. Fucking shoot.
All they're gonna do is take this kid from being bullied to being robbed. Everyone knows he has 40 grand now.
He's not just walking around.
Rory think he got that in cash.
Yo, you get any friends?
You guys
I got this duffel bag full of cash.
You guys
I got
gave
the
me
Louis. I got the Louis full of ones.
You guys gave me no pushback when I brought up whose GoFundMe is under. How is the money even going to get to his parents? And now it's crazy to think that he would just have the cash on him.
Yes.
Yes. If you think
I didn't think he was going to get the money to begin with.
Exactly. If you think that he doesn't have the cash, it's not his account. How do you think he's going to have the cash on?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them made that.
I'm on the side that he's not going to get $1 from this.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that might be true.
You guys thought he was. So now I'm saying if that's the case, he will walk around with that money to have friends, right?
I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not.
Having money in an offshore account get you friends in junior high?
Offshore Jaws shirt. I see where you're going with it. I see where you're going with it.
Spielberg versus James Cameron. You know,
get it. I see where you're going with it.
I feel like if you don't have a great personality and you're not conventionally attractive, that you have to have money for people to like you. So he's learning a life lesson very
At
early.
11? At 21, maybe.
Bro, just learn how to be good at kickball or something. Like it's not. You don't have to do much at 10 or 11.
Shayden, I got the best advice for you.
Dumper.
This is the best advice.
Dumper.
I hope Shayden this finds you in great spirits and great health, Shayden. The next kid that bullies you,
beat their ass.
just punch them in the middle of their nose.
Yeah,
that's one time. You're gonna be
lessons.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. You just gotta punch one kid in the face, and that bullying shit stops.
You're supposed to do that.
Can I hear their explanation, please?
Hey everyone.
Hello. How's it going? It's Brennan. I'm here with my wife Angel. We just wanted to hop on here and give you all an update about Shayden and his story that we got going on right now. We were not expecting this at all, man. We had an initial goal of $7,000, and here we are at $36,000, man. We're thankful that we were able to do this for this young man, and we're thankful for y'all because I mean it would not have happened without TikTok, man. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. We're getting ready to make arrangements to meet him. We're excited to meet him.
Arrangements.
We
Go
can't
next door.
wait to post a video of us meeting him, and hopefully continue on the story of
He's
Shayden.
10.
So yeah,
Go
we're
next
giving
door.
her
Continue the story of
There you go.
Shayden.
They're about to get brand deals because they're exploiting a kid that cried on their front door.
Yes, and you know what's going to happen now.
They want to be a TikTok couple. Yeah.
Target-
So this is not illegal. They have not even met this kid, but posted him crying on the internet.
Well, he was on their Ring camera. That's
Yeah,
their
you could
content
do
at that
that.
point.
If you post me crying and give me $50,000, I ain't mad at it.
Once you're on my Ring camera, that's my content. I own
Yes.
it. I can do whatever I want with that.
You should have been talking to my fucking Ring camera.
Yeah, get off my step.
Shayden should have stole one of their
All right.
packages.
But now we know what happens, right? We know what happens from here. Brands, Target is going to send this kid
Nah, I don't
on
think
the
it's gonna go
shopping.
that far.
What?
No way.
Nah, you tripping.
No way.
He'll get a brand deal.
Are you kidding me?
McDonald's. I
This
mean,
is
looks like he
this
loves
is
it already.
like this
McDonald's
is
is crazy.
this is gold for like brands to hop on and support this kid into
They
like.
about to have him on
help this
YouTube
kid.
playing with them kids who play with toys.
I feel like this already passed, to be quite honest.
Where does he
for
live in
real.
Texas?
Texas.
This is
Oh,
like a
he-
week old. This is way too long in viral moment.
Yeah, I
land.
feel like this is not.
This
he's
kid
not
had
going
just
to it.
left with no friends.
Where's the link up?
This
was
kid is
4
gonna
days
run out.
ago.
He's gonna run out of the tunnel this season with the Texans, lead them on the field.
Oh my god.
Come on, Rory, you see where they're going.
Oh,
with
see,
this.
look, he already got a bunch of shoes and shit. They partnered with some
Was sold out.
sold out. And
I told you,
That's
this is
sick.
gold.
He's about to come out.
they hooked him up.
This
Look,
is
he got cereal.
bro. This is marketing 101.
What's crazy
The
is he's
kid who's
doing
been
all this
bullied.
alone. He still
Feel
has no
sorry
friends.
for him. We're gonna.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
So
He doesn't have any
He's
friends.
still doing all this shit alone. He has
Okay.
no friends.
Do you guys remember the kid in elementary school that had parents that had a little bit more money, and he would show up with the new Jordans, but he didn't know how to fucking wear them?
They got shade in the haircut.
He'd wear them with fucking corduroys. He'd lace them so that the sides would touch. Just because he's getting all this fly shit, he's not gonna rock it right, and then he's gonna get made fun of more
Yeah,
or robbed.
And robbed.
It's gonna be called Shayden size.
Look,
What
they
size
got-
are those? Oh, that's Shayden size. Give me those.
Shade inside is hilarious.
Look, they got him a good haircut, made him look like he hangs out with black kids.
The
No.
fade of that fade is.
How soon until the
God,
the video of him using the N-word from last year resurfaces?
Oh, you know, it's
Remember that one time that kid got bullied at the playground, came back to his mom and was like, "I hate me," and then everyone found out she was a raging racist.
Yeah,
Yep.
Jesus.
it's probably one of those around. They're gonna find his Twitter, I'm sure. Find Shayden's Twitter,
He looks like fat younger me in Texas, which would definitely be a racist kid,
Wait, but
100%.
without question.
Yeah,
Don't need to explain that further.
that's fine.
Well, prayers for young Shayden.
no prayers for Shayden. Shayden got a haircut. He got a shopping spree. It's sold out. They gave him 30 pair of sneakers. He doesn't have cancer. He just doesn't have
Wow,
cancer.
wow,
Shayden is
wow,
blessed.
wow.
Yeah, it's not like he's dying. Shayden's not dying. He's in the barbershop
Diabetes.
trying to body slam all the barbers right now. He's having a great time. So no prayers for him. We hope that he finds real friends.
That's a prayer.
That's not a prayer. It's hope. We hope Shayden finds some friends. Not praying for Shayden. When I go to bed tonight, Shayden is not in my prayers. I could promise you that. Now, if he had a terminal illness, that's different. I'd be like, damn, I hope
Lonely
Shayden.
nigga syndrome.
Yeah, we all lonely at some
LND.
point.
LNS.
Sorry.
LNS.
And
sorry.
Shayden, hold on. This is the thing that Shayden don't understand.
I put down in front.
Shayden, you are gonna wish when you're my age that you had no friends.
Word.
You're gonna
Same.
wish your phone doesn't ring. You cannot wait for those nights where everybody leaves you the fuck alone. Trust me on that.
That's one of my favorite Chris Rock bits when we talk about Columbine. He was like, "There was 10 of them.
Yeah.
Who has 10 friends?"
Yeah, like trust me, Shayden. Friends are overrated.
And they all have
don't
those
need too
hard-ass
many of them.
coats.
Yeah. You don't need too many of those friends.
They
Trench
were
coats.
the trench coat mafia
Yeah.
was lit.
Maybe Shayden can get those coats with the money he got.
Listen, man, we should just send Shayden to the strip club with all that money. He'll find some friends.
Oh no, we don't want to do that. He'll find some. Well, he might find more than friends with $40,000 at Magic City.
He might throw it all. He'd get addicted.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that to young Shayden. Shayden, just listen, man. Just understand that friends are overrated, and I understand. Kids
Strippers are
bullied. Strippers are not overrated, but friends overrated.
Speaking of Magic City, I saw Drake and JD are producing a docuseries around Magic City Strip Club.
If anybody's going to produce a docuseries about strip clubs, it should be Drake.
Yeah,
And then when you say Magic City, obviously it has to be Jermaine Dupri.
yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm excited for the Freaknik thing. I like what JD's doing with all the stuff. I'm just curious how much detail they're going to get into Magic City. How much of the violence are they going to show?
I don't know if they're going to focus on the violence. Maybe, stripper beef.
Mhm.
But I don't know about no real street beef. But
Most of it started in Magic City.
oh, for sure. But the fact that JD is an executive producer, we do know that it's more than likely going to be told the correct way because JD was there. He's a big part of Magic City being what it is, being the legendary club that it is. So it's in great hands, and obviously Drake is executive producer as well. So the budget is healthy.
Mm. As we were doing pre-production, some tweets popped up. It's a little messy, but we might as well bring it up.
Oh wow.
Meek is being accused, and this is why I actually don't like the internet for many reasons, but this one in particular. When you guys decide to hate an artist for a particular time, any out of context, no fucking validity tweet becomes Bible.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, people have been, pulling up old Meek tweets, footage. Saw they were seeing if he was on the spectrum for over a week. They've been bullying Meek on the internet.
They said that Meek has been on the spectrum for a week?
For a week, they've been breaking down different clips to prove that Meek is on the spectrum.
Oh, okay.
It was like, when did you know Meek was slow? And then it was like reply tweet, and it was like Meek doing a bunch of slow shit.
Oh my God.
So it's been a week of Meek on Twitter.
A week of
and I guess a transgender individual who has like somewhat of a Twitter page and an OnlyFans page, it's not just some random bot account, alluded that she had sexual relations with Meek.
Mm-hmm.
And now everyone is saying that Meek got head from a transgender woman.
Did the alleged transsexual say his name, say she had sexual relations with Meek? Did she say that?
I believe the tweet had to do with, I gave head to my favorite rapper's ex-boyfriend.
My favorite female rapper's ex.
I sucked my fave female rapper's ex dick. Clock that T. I swear I wasn't being weird just because I like her music. I did it because he hit me up in 2020 offering a bag and allowed me to record it. It feels kind of corny now.
I would have preferred because you were a barb.
It feels kind of corny now since I love her so much, but I wonder if she knew that he was on the DL, or did she ever peep anything while they were together?
Okay, so she didn't say his name.
No. And that's I think the barbs took that narrative because they think everyone's favorite female rapper is Nicki. What if that's Queen Latifah's ex?
It would make sense, but
what if MC Light's ex?
It wouldn't. Queen Latifah's gay.
Yeah.
She said sucked dick.
Mm.
So that eliminates the Queen.
Okay. MC Light.
Not us playing Clue.
I'm just saying.
What if it was actually Lauryn Hill and she's talking about Wyclef?
Wow.
Why did it have to go right on Meek?
I don't.
My bad, Wyclef, for just throwing that up.
Yeah, dead ass.
As long as I was about to say, if she said Meek's name, that I think is illegal.
No, you can tell that you suck someone's dick.
Yeah.
You can say that.
Yeah, you can lie on someone's dick.
I think it's called reality TV.
Or that was true.
I think there's a whole genre.
That is reality TV.
But I always think it's weird. All right, let's not say that this is real, but hypothetically,
let's say it's real. It's way more fun.
And Meek, he deleted his Twitter.
There's been things that have happened since that don't help Meek's case, just optics wise.
Mm.
I mean, I think he's just been bugging on Twitter, and someone was like, "Yo, Meek, give me your phone," and it was just timing.
Maybe he hit a 600 tweet limit.
That could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but his account doesn't.
Maybe if you go over, they deactivate.
Meek definitely does not have.
Maybe Elon just had enough of his antics.
I just can't see there being rumors that Meek sucked a transsexual.
No. A transsexual
pitching he was receiving
head to.
Okay. Well, yes, I can't see that them saying that and Meek deactivating and saying nothing. Meek is known for responding. So now with this is the one crazy thing that happens that finally somebody was like, "Hey, PR, we're gonna take the phone."
But her reasoning, I don't really know Meek that well, but I just can't picture Meek's like pitch to her in the DMs is, "I'll buy you a bag and let you record it." Like that's such an odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Give me some head. Guess what?
We gotta
get you a bag and you can record.
Like I get it. People don't like Meek. They think his social media personality sucks. I get it. But y'all can't just be throwing shit like this on.
It's fucked up.
It's like, come on, man, stop. Like, and again, this person could have been talking about a number of people. The fact that y'all are throwing it on Meek is like, okay, we know it. Yeah, I just don't like Meek. He said, I know he had said free Tory at his show in I forgot where the show was at.
Rolling Loud,
Portugal,
Alaska or something.
In Portugal. So people maybe, obviously feel a way about that. So, I mean, I get it. Right now online, people are in his mentions, expressing their disdain or, their bitterness towards him. So maybe that's why he deactivated his Twitter. I don't know. But to put this on Meek is just stupid. Like, and I'm not, and not to say it's not true. It's not impossible. But again, if it is, if a video comes out,
could get a joint EP with Young Buck.
Are you okay?
Well, I think this just starts to show the transphobic people. Like, why? I'm sure there's plenty of chicks that have tweeted that they've sucked Meek Mill's dick on Twitter before.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, does it matter that much?
Plenty of women that have said that?
I'm sure.
You don't think there's a difference between the women saying that?
I'm
and in
just showing how transphobic all of you are.
Yeah, people.
Why does it matter? There's been plenty of people that have probably said that.
It's a much bigger deal than just a woman.
But why?
Because it would be outing him.
It's outing him, yeah.
Which I think is fucked up, by the way.
Yeah.
Well,
isn't that illegal?
No.
It's outing someone is not illegal.
But that's not technically outing him.
It happened to Isaiah Rashad.
Which I thought was fucked up.
And he handled that
was like a
amazingly.
Video, right?
Also, not that the music he put out is anything
we kind of just forgot about that as Isaiah.
You know why? You know why the
cared?
public perception was fine with it? It'd be, who cares? I'm glad people don't care. Right. That album was so fucking good. People were like, yeah, we don't care. This is incredible.
Yeah.
No one cared.
Oh, well.
And they shouldn't care. I mean, it's his life. Yeah. He said he wasn't, obviously it's not how he wanted things to go unfold, but circumstances are, at least he put out a fantastic album. And he's a good guy. No one gave a fuck.
I think this puts Nicki in a weird position because Nicki is someone that cannot control her pettiness or her comments, especially when it has to do with whether an ex or someone that has wronged her. She can't make any cute little comment right now because a lot of her fan base is in that alphabet.
Yeah, but she I just don't think that she even cares about that type of shit. I don't think that even bothers her.
Wait. What? You don't think Nicki has been laughing in her personal group chat?
Yeah. No, personal, yeah, but I don't think she would get online and address any of that shit. I don't think she would do that.
I don't think she can because of who her fan base is.
Even if that wasn't her fan base, I just don't think that she is, because you know what that would look like? It would look like there's still some type of emotional thing, attachment to Meek. It's like she's so far removed from that. I don't think she cares about that.
She just took a shot at Meek on that 6ix9ine record.
Did she?
Yes.
She'll say something. She'll get on live and be like, ciao. Anyway, so like little stuff like that.
She made a direct shot on that 6ix9ine shit. When Meek was the one calling 6ix9ine a snitch, she got on a song with him and said, how could you call him a snitch when there's snitches in your crew? We knew what that was talking about. That was a direct shot at Meeketh Mill.
Meeketh.
That's Meek is short for that, right?
Yeah, definitely. The third.
Oh, okay.
Nicki posted this video of her shadow fighting with, is this her man?
Shadow fighting is funny.
Or shadow boxing.
But yeah, it's been a week for Meek. It's choices.
It's been a Meek week.
It's the free Tory thing. I just wonder about Meek's choices. Why this hill? And then when you explain it as far as you say free Thug, free Melly, I have friends that are doing life for bodies they didn't commit. Like, why, Meek? Why?
Oh, listen,
one, you're not going to free Tory. Yelling free Tory does nothing. 3, it's pretty much a fucking fact that he did that shit. If you listen to the voice on it. Like, why this hill, Meek?
It goes back to the conversation we had a while ago about accountability in our culture. And, I have friends that are actively fighting Fed cases, friends that have done 10, 15, 5 years in prison. And the one thing that we talk about a lot when we speak is we hate when people say, yo, free this person, free that person. Like, it's just corny. It's like, fam, you know what I was doing. Like, this is the consequences of the game. These are the consequences of our actions. I got caught doing something that is illegal. So yes, I have to sit down for a few years. I took my licks on the chin, and I got to be a man, and I got to take that.
He better pray another celebrity commits a crazy crime in California.
True.
Like the way you heard about like O.J. Simpson and the Menendez brothers were like in the same cell. Like, what a great thing for both of them. Because they were both high priority. They couldn't be around everyone else. They had each other.
It's kind of lit.
That will not be happening anytime
Can
soon.
you imagine the Juice just chopping it up with the Menendez brothers?
Yo, so y'all did that?
Oh, guns, huh? I used a knife. Pussy.
Pussy.
A little more intimate.
Yeah.
The Grammy CEO, so back to this AI thing, man. And we knew that this AI thing was going to cause some problems. And that's why we were kind of like surprised that some of our most prominent producers like Timbaland was so for in championing AI. The Grammy CEO had announced AI guidelines that music that contains AI created elements is eligible.
Yeah, so I have the article here. What he had said was, what's not going to happen is we're going to not give a Grammy or Grammy nomination to the AI portion of each record. So the song can be up for nomination, but the AI part, whether that's a vocal or something else, will not win. So let's say someone makes a Drake AI record and it pops off. The person that made it is eligible for a songwriting Grammy.
Okay.
It can't get a performance Grammy, and Drake wouldn't get a Grammy. I think that's problematic.
Yeah.
How?
It's Drake's voice.
Because
people are listening for that.
For songwriters, like, someone could write a really great song and it's not being performed by a popular voice, so it doesn't get much attention. Someone can now make a collab album of Death Row and Bad Boy. And I'm not going to write the AI Puff
Volume 2.
Can now do that, and it'll maybe get more attention because Biggie is now saying the words you're writing, but it amplifies your words because someone that sounds like Biggie is saying it. It's trained in our ears to like tones of popular artists. So for that to be eligible fucks songwriters that are really making songs with real people. Because I could write some fire shit for Drake, but part of that is making that song with Drake. It's not putting it in my computer and having someone that sounds like Drake. And your ear is trained already for however many years Drake has been around, that's going to sound better for Drake saying it. That's like the other version of that non-AI would be if that Quentin Miller reference would get the Grammy. Like, we like the Drake version because we like how Drake performed it, how his tone is, how he enunciated everything. That's like me just writing some shit and putting it to Drake, who's not working with me.
But I feel
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, it makes sense. But I feel like, me personally, I'm just against you. I think that that's a good thing because I think that a lot of times when it comes to
this
Grammys,
is a terrible idea.
And yes, it is bad. But I understand why some people would think that it would be a good thing because a lot of times Grammys goes to the more popular artist or the song that everybody knows about only because you were able to work with that person. It might not be the best written song, but because you were able to work with this person, you got a nomination for songwriting or song of the year. I think some DJ Khaled fucking songs got nominated for songwriter awards.
God did.
Yeah, like there's better written songs. So if this is the way that I can get my writing out.
If AI wrote the song,
no,
they can't be eligible for songwriting.
Yeah.
So there are some songs that are being written by AI, but mostly what's happening is the writing is being done by a regular nerd like Julian, and he's plugging it into AI for somebody else to sing it. So the AI portion will be the performance portion, not the songwriting.
Or they're performing it and then putting the filter of Drake on it.
This is a terrible idea.
Also, if I'm Drake or one of the popular artists, I'd be fucking pissed.
They're saying as long as a human contributes in a meaningful way, which is interesting because how do you by definition, what is a meaning? Yeah, like
that's why I'm saying no matter what, this is
meaningful.
This is the start. This is just the start because then they're gonna change it to, okay, you know what? If AI did write the song, then it can be eligible for songwriter Grammy. This is bad. If you have any AI generation in your music, it should not be eligible for a Grammy. This is a terrible fucking idea.
That gets, I guess, sticky because like Ableton is kind of based off AI if you think about it. Like there's definitely AI within production.
AI's been in, yeah.
But the vocal shit is where I think it's crazy. And even like, imagine they're doing with a lot of dead artists. Yeah. Imagine the Biggie estate. I don't think this will ever happen, but say a Biggie record pops from AI. Mm-hmm. Imagine being Valletta Wallace and you have no rights to any of that publishing, any splits on that song, it gets a Grammy.
Bad.
No,
bad.
but
Like,
I think
what
she
the
should still,
fuck?
if she has,
No, I
if
think
she
she'll
owns
have-
And
likeness.
this computer studied my son and took his inflections.
No.
It is him.
No, they would
Like-
still have no. That's not what
Yeah,
they're saying.
She still owns the likeness.
She would have rights to that,
Yeah.
to the money from it. She wouldn't get the Grammy, but she would have rights
That's
to the
fucked
money.
up.
No, not really.
No, that's fucked up.
You
It's
guys
not,
know that-
not really. If they use Biggie's tone, his voice, anything Biggie related in an AI generated record, that is fucked up.
Well, I'm on the side of they should get permission from the estate
Yes.
first before
Agreed.
putting it out. And instead of being reactive, putting it out, watching it pop, and then being like, hey, is this okay? You should front load that side of things. Once that's established and say a song like that does go on to win a Grammy, she should get a Grammy and benefit from that record as well
I
because
think
she
she should
owns
benefit.
the estate.
But I don't think she should get if it's a songwriting Grammy and Biggie is dead and in the ground and didn't write a word.
Jesus.
I don't think but it's the truth. Why? Like, I feel like that with a lot of Grammys that people be sharing, like, oh, I'm getting it. Why are you getting the songwriter Grammy? We know you didn't really write this. Somebody else wrote this. They should get this Grammy. It's not they have Grammy categories for a reason.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a weird example because there's plenty of artists that have gotten songwriter awards, but the artist is going to go up to get the award. The 7 songwriters that are credited also get a Grammy.
Yeah.
They're just, NBC doesn't care to have them on stage.
Kevin Durant averaged 30. His mom was still the real MVP.
That is true.
Like,
What the Grammy CEO says, if a song was sung by an actual human in the studio and they did all the performing, but AI wrote the lyric or the track, the song would not be eligible in a composition or songwriting category. I agree with that as well.
Yeah.
But that's also like, where do you draw?
man.
Where do you draw the line?
I'm against this whole AI shit, man.
I'm against AI, period. But if we're gonna work with it,
Now we're considering AI shit for the Grammys. Now this is just bad. This is bad for music. This is bad.
I think it's going to happen a lot on the producer side. I don't see any of these AI songs popping.
No, I agree.
Until an AI song pops.
I mean, there was
I think
a couple
production-wise,
Drake
it could
one-
happen.
That
But
Drake one took off. That Drake
This
weekend
is
record.
bad, man. I'm telling y'all, you cannot fuck with the integrity of art. You should not do it. You should not do it.
Well, they've
What,
been
do you
doing
think-
it.
do you
What
think this might
auto-tune is?
No, that's something different.
How?
this might tell on some people though?
I mean, yeah, I think it will tell on some people, but at the same time, when you talk about art, it's just a human, like music. Like if it's an artist paints something, like what's next? They're gonna use like an AI generated paintbrush to mimic Basquiat's stroke of the brush,
Mhm.
and then say that's a Basquiat painting, and then sell that as
Yeah.
it
There's
just
people that do that.
yeah. But that to me, that's insane. That Basquiat did not paint that.
And that's why the value is way lower.
Yeah, like
no,
that's
no. I'm saying there are people that scam high profile art, say Renaissance painting, Basquiat's, whatever the case may be, where they will mimic the stroke, the color down to a science, sell it as if it's an original.
and that's what I'm saying. That's insane.
But it's still human made. They're not plugging it or programming it.
if it's human made, then okay, that's a whole
sample.
different conversation. It's a sample.
But they're selling it as if it was a
Yeah, that's
Basquiat.
fraud. But
That's fraud.
but we're
Fraud,
talking
yeah.
about
But it's still human made.
we're talking about computer generated music, lyrics, tones, and fluctuations of
Yeah.
voices and things like. Bro, I can't.
Well,
I can't get with that.
I don't know if we could continue doing this podcast
Why?
because I looked at the security footage. We have been taking people down like Clue, thinking it was someone else stealing my Celsius, not your average energy drink. And it was you the whole time. I don't like the confidence in which you're looking at me.
Well, see,
This is a terrible murder mystery.
well, here's the thing.
This is like a Netflix series that we need to go through.
I kind of thought that
Glass onion.
we would find throughout the process somebody else was taking the Celsiuses out of here.
Too.
So that was your strategy. You figured everyone was stealing.
Yeah. So I was just like, hey, let me take one and,
I'm exhausted. I stayed up without a Celsius to look at the security footage.
I
almost fell asleep on the couch.
I left one for you though. I didn't completely like clear out the inventory.
But you're one of those thieves.
Yeah, you got to leave something behind.
You left $1.
Well, leave something behind.
When you were robbing the bank.
Make sure you have enough energy to get home. Like I didn't just clean out the inventory. I left one in there for you. I said, okay, you know what? Let me leave this one behind. I'm not one of those guys.
I just feel like you could have told me this 5 weeks ago.
I just figured because I just thought that maybe we would find that somebody else in the office was a thief.
Okay, you could just blame it on them.
Yeah, it was kind of like let me parlay that into as catching an actual thief.
How do we rebuild from here? Thank you for admitting it.
Yeah.
That's the first step.
Yeah.
He didn't admit it. He got caught.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
You're
admitting
yelling at him the way you were yelling at us.
We're looking at the footage.
Well, I'm admitting that the footage is real. It's not AI.
It's right there.
It's not AI.
So how do we rebuild?
Well,
first, let's start with an apology.
Well, I apologize.
That didn't feel like
you should also thank me for leaving one.
Exactly.
Yeah, Rory.
I feel like when I apologize, you should say
this is a manipulative relationship.
I mean, if I apologize, you have to say thank you. That's all. Because I left one for you. I didn't, like I said, I didn't leave you bare with no Celsius to drink.
You're like the guy that gets mad at his girl for catching him cheating. Like, why are you looking at me like that?
Why are you so nice at this?
I mean, yeah, maybe. But hey, listen, the bottom line is we now know that we can trust the staff.
Oh, so this was a Machiavelli.
Yeah, come on. You got to see what I was doing.
48 laws of power.
We can trust the staff with the Celsius.
Okay.
It's safe.
You're the thief.
I wouldn't say thief. That's a harsh word.
Someone that has taken something that wasn't theirs.
I am a Celsius consumer.
Okay.
I consume Celsius as well.
I'm doing my best to mask my emotions. We will work through this. We will build
together.
But,
over a Celsius.
There you go. I don't have any more.
All right, we got some more coming. Don't worry about it.
Well, can we put my name on some of them?
Yes, we can start doing that.
I'm going to count. Again, I don't think any of these songs are going to pop of like the Drake and Weeknd AI shit. I am curious to see when it comes to production and songwriting, who this could quote unquote expose. But also, how do you prove that? Like, say AI makes a beat for me and I put my name on it. Is Sterling Master going to snitch? Like, who is going to tell that AI did this? Mm-hmm. Even with the songwriting too. That's also what I'm curious about.
No, but we spoke
about the voice generation shit. We'll figure that one out. I mean, Drake got that Michael Jackson shit off and no one talks about it. But
that was really Michael.
That was the first AI ever.
It was Michael.
That was not Michael Jackson.
I listened to a podcast that addressed it.
Because we tell the truth on podcasts, right?
Is the man that owns,
got me there.
The dude that owns what the fuck's his name? He owns the rights to those sessions though. He co-wrote those with Michael.
He recorded them. He was the engineer.
No, what's his damn name? He's Jason Bateman's father-in-law.
Oh
yes, that's what.
Honest guy.
I don't remember his name, but anyway, he opened.
You don't know
up
Jason
Bateman?
Yeah, Paul Anka.
Yeah,
one of the famous writers of all time. He had all these sessions.
Is he a writer or engineer? I thought he was an engineer.
No, he co-wrote a lot of those. He wrote a lot of records for the Beatles. Dude's a legend. His story's incredible. But they talked about like 4 or 5 records. One was for Justin Timberlake. One was for Drake, and then there were a few others that went out with other artists.
But didn't he have like vocals of Mike and somebody stole like a bunch of them?
Michael stole files from him. And then when
Michael Jackson stole files from him?
Yep.
I thought somebody else like stole his equipment.
I got to send you guys a podcast. It's really good. Michael stole the file. Pretty much Michael stole the files. Then they announced the tour, which was named, what was it?
Michael Jackson stole the files from his computer?
This Is It tour, which also happened to be a name of one of the songs that they wrote together. So they needed that song because the whole messaging of this tour was This Is It. They had to go back to him to get the files and shit. It was a whole thing. It was really interesting.
So Mike stole his own files. Speaking of O.J. Simpson, he stole his own merchandise back.
Kinda.
But Rory, don't do that because you've worked with artists and then they wanted like whatever they worked on with you back and you was like, nah, this is mine.
No, they can have the song, but we have to figure out the splits to get it out for sure. But for Mike not to have access to songs he wrote and performed on,
it's crazy.
That's insane.
Well, he wrote it with somebody else and he took it for himself and cut the other guy off, right? He took him.
Yeah, it was a dirty.
Oh, all right. Well, you
Michael
didn't
did
add
him
that
dirty.
part.
Michael did him dirty.
Okay.
It wasn't
well, that's
Paul.
a little different.
Paul didn't do it. Anyway.
I thought this guy was saying Mike can't have his music.
No.
I'm just picturing Mike sneaking in the studio, stealing some shit. Like,
But when Mike passed, Paul was
He
the
used to wear
sole
masks.
proprietor of the publishing sessions that they had. And then when those records started to sell, the one being the Drake record, he like verified. He was like, yeah, no, it was a real session. We did that together.
okay.
All right. That might just be like some Canadian love. He was just looking out for Drake. Like,
I
let me
cannot
kill this
believe
rumor
it.
real quick. He's probably real chummy with 40. They're both engineers.
Chummy.
It definitely sounds AI-ish though. Like when you listen
I think
to that
it was
record.
shittily mastered. That's why.
I was gonna say he's maybe a shitty engineer then, because he made Michael sound awful.
No, I think Drake and them
No,
made Michael
40
sound
and
awful.
them, they did it. They did it.
They mixed
Drake's
the
camp
song?
did it. They sent it to Paul, and Paul had to give them like final approval. He was like the wand to push it through.
Okay.
But they had already made the record.
I'm not gonna put that on 40, who I deem as one of the best mixers ever. That he would just.
I mean,
fuck
maybe
up
the-
I think the way
he is a perfectionist with vocals.
the way it sounded, I think that Drake and them fucked that up. Like, they
it was
put
probably
some
just a
weird
shitty
filter
session.
on it.
Yeah, the session was probably just bad to begin with. The original one, the Michael one, not the Drake one.
Yeah, and you don't even know, like, that was probably on like actual reels.
Yeah.
Analog. Yeah.
Tapes.
Yeah.
If he stole it, he ran in there and stole the fucking.
Yo, y'all
mic
saying
track.
that Mike ran
Mike
into-
running out with dats like this.
Yeah, like, y'all gotta stop saying that. I don't think that's how that happened.
I'll send you the. It's
I think
good.
I think he had the physical of it and just decided to put the song out without Paul's like.
Because it's way
Being a
funnier
part.
that he didn't get like a hacker.
Yeah,
to
like
go
y'all
into
saying
a
Mike stole
cloud.
some
Bro,
shit.
Mike
Like,
stole that shit.
Mike did not steal anything out of a studio, man. We not doing that to Michael Jackson. Not doing that. Not happening.
I mean, he did some foul shit in his life. I think stealing tapes isn't above him.
See, look,
I hope he said he right when he grabbed it.
Backhanded.
He always got to go
we were
there.
having fun.
What? I didn't say anything.
What foul shit did Michael Jackson
Yeah,
do?
I
Nah,
was
relax.
backhand,
Nah,
bro.
No,
don't.
just Google it.
It's nothing to Google. What did he do?
Nothing.
What has he ever been found guilty of?
Nothing.
Exactly.
He's making great hits.
Yeah.
Hit after hit.
Free Mike.
Wow.
I was screaming free
It's
Mike.
Paul Mike.
Sure, he wasn't even in jail.
Now, if California would have convicted him, then it's not free Mike.
Voicemails.
Let's get to voicemail.
Yeah. All right. Hold
I
on.
don't think
California tried, right? Netherland Ranch was in California, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Or that was federal because he was flying in the boys.
I'm gonna. That's not.
We've been
What?
stopped. I'm
No,
hoping that we've
I
been
want you to
stopped.
keep it. Keep it. Let's get the voicemails.
Me and Maul really don't like when y'all disrespect Michael.
I'm not. Mike's a
There's
legend.
nothing to disrespect. What did he get convicted
Also,
of? I'm waiting for
those
somebody
are
to tell
two
me.
separate things. Those are two separate things. He may not have done anything, but he did fly in boys to the ranch. That's a truth. That happened.
Okay,
You
but
know,
that's not.
That's what.
wrong.
That's all Rory's saying. Is he brought them there?
That's better than starting a fucking $40,000 GoFundMe for a kid with no friends. Bring him to the Netherland Ranch with all the other kids.
Jesus. What did this kid do to you?
Group trauma.
Rory's mad when he had no friends. Somebody gave him $40,000.
Right.
I had friends. I was just a redhead, so I got bullied.
It happens.
What are the jokes people make?
You know, you're starting to remind me of the light skinned girls that were like, I was light skinned, so they bullied me. The dark skinned girls bullied me.
You guys didn't make
Demaris
fun of. Were
bullied
you guys
bad
around
light-skinned
any
girls.
gingers? Well, you
Yeah.
weren't. You were in the Bronx.
I definitely.
Actually, there's some Puerto Ricans that have red hair.
There's Mexicans that
My
red hair.
best friend growing up was ginger.
And no one made, you guys were that progressive that no one made a ginger joke ever.
Yeah,
Sure I
but the
did.
world was different and they laughed with us.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yeah.
like they didn't start a GoFundMe and say, "Yeah, they bullied me on the block."
No, no,
they
I know. I'm just, I'm
just
I'm
had to get better
confirming
with
that you
your
guys.
jokes. If I said, "Yo, shut up, redhead," you would say so, like, "Shut up, nigger." Like it was, it was like
Whoa,
okay,
whoa,
it was the time
whoa,
back
whoa,
then.
whoa. She look,
Try it, Roy. Role play.
Yeah,
say it.
The best joke ever made to me was someone said it looked like they put a screen in front of your face and threw shit through it.
Damn.
And he delivered the joke way better than I just did. I had way more freckles when I was a kid.
Oh,
Like
okay.
they started to
Oh, that's hilarious.
go away.
Dilute.
Because
But-
you're in the sun more.
Yeah. I had to appreciate that one.
yeah.
That was funny.
Got to laugh at it. Different
It was kind of like in battle rap when the opponent says something and you can kind of see him like smirk a little bit because he thought it was good.
Yeah.
I tried my best to keep my
yeah. You got to tighten up.
that was
yeah.
that was
Keep
funny.
your shit together.
You got to laugh at it. Like that's what kids need to do. You getting kids are talking about you. You just
Yeah.
laugh at this shit, or just punch somebody in the face. It's very simple. It's an easy fix, Shayden. I got you. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Or the rubber or glue, you know.
Rubber glue.
I-
Bounce off
rubber.
me. Everything. Yeah, I'm
It's
rubber. You are
16.
glue.
Yeah.
Oh
Everything
no!
you say.
In my hood, you said that you got punched in your
That's-
face again.
That's the worst advice to give to a kid.
Yeah, like you in the Bronx, somebody punched you again.
Sticks
for
and
saying that
stones.
shit.
I remember
I definitely
being
threw
in
the
elementary
sticks and
school and
stones
then
line out
like,
before.
saying those types of stuff to us, like to say to bullies and shit. I'm like, I'd get punched in the face.
Yeah, like you can't say that. They punch you again for saying some stupid shit like that.
What if I said what my mom told me to say?
What?
Tell them your freckles are just kisses from angels.
Your mom would not say that.
Oh,
My
they
mom
would have said something else.
Yeah.
In my day,
How about what would your
they would
dad
have called
say?
you something else.
What would your dad say?
I mean, he wasn't there.
He wasn't.
Oh.
He was out getting cigarettes. He went to the store to get some cigarettes for 3 years.
ended up in Baltimore.
Ended up in Florida.
Yep.
Nobody had them. They sold out everywhere.
At that portion of my life, my dad's biggest parenting thing was, so you wearing condoms, right? Done.
He ain't
How old
want.
were you?
It's like you're not even
From-
raising me. You definitely not gonna raise a grandchild.
From
Why
like
do you care?
13 on, that's pretty much like the most he'd be like, oh, condoms, right?
You know how to put 'em on? Like, you know how to put them on? Show me.
Whoa. That was at the
Your
Netherland Ranch.
dad, your dad telling you to show you how to put on a condom? What's wrong with that? How's you gonna learn?
Wait, what? Sorry, what?
Y'all put on condoms in front of y'all dads?
No.
No, Maul did apparently. What?
I've never put on a condom in front of my dad.
You just said.
That's
I'm
how we
saying
talk
if your
to.
dad told you that, there's nothing wrong with your dad. Like, who else would teach you?
Sex ed teacher.
So you'd rather a sex ed teacher teach you how to put on the condom than your own father?
Yes.
She bad?
Yes.
I didn't say your father was gonna touch you. Like, what's wrong? Why are y'all making it weird? It's your dad. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Your dad can't see you naked?
Kids don't.
Wait. So now you're not saying like a banana or an object. You're saying like your dad would
Like-
watch you put a condom on yourself.
Do I have to get,
Why are you
do I have to get
harder on
hard
your
in front of my
dad?
dad?
That's what I'm saying. Why are
It
you?
was a joke.
Putting a condom
Like-
on a soft dick is hilarious.
I've seen it happen.
And a crime. That should be a crime.
Crime.
Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you-
I'm just going to let Demaris get that off.
What?
What?
What she said?
She said, I've seen it happen.
Oh, Demaris.
That might speak to you.
She's fucking a coconut.
Excuse me?
It might. Listen, I don't know.
Let me tell you, baby, it don't speak.
It might speak to
It
you.
don't
Like,
speak to
see,
me.
women don't like that part.
Pretty. You're
Yo, he
heavily
couldn't stay
involved.
hard.
It ain't speak to
You
me.
couldn't keep him hard. Why? That's not part of it too.
No, some niggas' dicks don't work. That's like,
and
let's
some
not do
pussies don't work.
2 episodes
that.
ago.
That's fine, but why you attacking my pussy? Because I didn't say your dick ain't get hard.
I said it could be the woman thing. I didn't say it was you. I'm just saying it could be.
Okay, so it happened to you and you blaming the woman.
I'm
Well,
just saying if a
I
man
always blame the woman.
if a
Oh,
man
it's
can't
definitely
stay
her
erect,
fault. Yeah.
it could be the woman.
It could be.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's
it
all.
also could be that your dick don't work.
That's a fact.
All right.
But it could also be something wrong with the Twizzot. That's all I'm saying.
Twizzot.
That's all I'm saying. It could be.
Twist eyes. So funny.
It could be. That's all I'm saying. Voicemails. Let's fix
Yeah,
some
but like,
pussy.
is this after he had a sample of it and then got soft?
No, I mean like fresh out, like first date, you go to put the condom on in.
Usually, like
On
first
a
date
soft dick.
excitement, like kind of powers through.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Or
blood
alcohol
flow-
or drugs, plenty of things.
That's true.
That ain't my pussy. Stop people from getting hard.
Eddin, do you want to mention what you said the other day about your friend dancing with the girl?
Whoa.
Have them do a
It's
voice.
right in this segment.
Oh, okay, I guess. One of my friends asked if well, y'all have caught dubs with a girl before, right?
Excuse me?
Like y'all have grinded on a
I have
girl
danced
before.
with a
Yes.
woman before.
Dance with
Yes.
a woman. Cool, whatever, right?
It's the
The
Dominican way
fuck
of
is
saying
caught
it.
dubs? What
My
does that
bad.
mean?
Point is,
Yeah, I know that.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I don't
catch a
club
dub,
no more.
yeah.
I don't know what caught a dub.
catch up, old man.
They
Point
don't
is-
catch dubs at the club anymore, unfortunately.
They do.
We're Eddin DJ.
Yeah. So he got self-conscious because his dick didn't get hard while that was going on, and he was wondering if girls, which I guess I'll ask you, Demaris,
Yeah.
he wondered if women cared if they got like bricked up or not.
If you get bricked up while I'm dancing on you, I think that you need to get the fuck off of me.
What?
Yeah, see,
I'm not
look,
gonna.
that's why-
If I feel you get hard when I'm dancing on you, I'm not going to continue
You're
to dance
throwing
on
your
you.
asshole on
Unless
my
you-
dick. What the
unless
fuck? Like, what?
You like
Your
him and you want to
asshole
do
is
something.
crazy.
No, even still. Well, I don't know. Maybe. Okay, maybe if I was younger.
You've never been
let me-
dancing.
Let me
Okay, go
let
ahead.
me talk. Maybe if I was younger, I would take it as a compliment. I guess if I was younger. I am about to be 30 years old. If I'm dancing with a man and you can't control your hormones at 30 plus years
That's
old,
not
Just
how it
said
works
how
at all.
great your pussy was and that the dick would get hard no matter what. And now you got a problem when you put the pussy on his dick and he gets hard.
I'm not putting we're dancing, bro. If I'm I'm trying to think of the last time I
but
gave
if you
somebody a
won that
dub.
thing,
It was Duce Palooza and
Dubs happen there.
Yeah, at the Nets stadium. So we
The
were there.
Barclays?
Okay, don't the Nets play there?
Yeah, it's an arena. Yeah.
The
Point
house that
is-
Maul built.
Anyway, I was there dancing with somebody and it was cool. Like it was a good time. He happened to be behind me. I was dancing. He came up behind me. We danced together. If I would have felt his dick get hard,
It was.
immediately it would have been weird. Am I the only one that thinks that?
Yeah.
Well, it's kind
a
of
little bit.
when we were at high school dances and parties. That's entrapment.
Why are you looking at me like that, Mom? Say what you gotta say.
I'm not saying nothing, man. I'm just sitting.
At high school dances, it's just like y'all. I mean that.
Yeah, that happens.
Pretty natural. Like you're hard just regularly.
That makes sense.
And then now it's a girl like on my pelvis. Yeah, I was beside myself. But I don't know, my big age. What type of pants I have on?
Shorts.
Like
Lululemons.
Oh yeah, I'm getting hard.
Getting hard, bro. You're getting hard.
In the lose?
Control your home.
In the lose, I'm getting hard.
Yeah.
If I get hard,
if a girl dances on you, and I'm not talking about sexual, like we're not grinding. We're just.
No, wait,
that's
you know
what,
where
that's what it is.
They're doing the fucking flamingo. What are you doing?
Let me see. Yeah, like
The fucking a quarter dub is like Eddin said. That's grinding, right?
yeah.
That's what we talking about. Grinding on the.
Oh, y'all talking about like grinding?
Yeah, you think he's doing?
A
Okay,
whole
well,
song called "Too Close." That's a classic, all about getting hard when a girl dances on you.
Hard.
All I'm saying is, for your friend, he shouldn't be embarrassed that he didn't get hard. He's asking if his friend should be embarrassed.
Oh, because
that
Shorty
he
asked
didn't
him.
get hard.
No, wait, because
His friend should not be embarrassed because next harmonized. I wonder if she feels a little poke coming through on
No,
you.
but he couldn't poke, and then she called him out.
Shorty asked if he was okay.
Oh, she's a
I feel like that
That's
was
fucked up.
weird.
She's a narcissist.
or a rapist.
Oh, whoa.
Neverland.
Let's just start at hoe. Like,
Why does that make her a hoe?
Now why she a hoe?
she could be if she running around just feeling grinding like, yo, why your shit ain't hard yet?
You're
Like,
bad on my back.
what is that about? Like, you look back like, yo, why you ain't hard? What? I'm just dancing. Like, I don't want to have sex with you right here. I'm just dancing.
Yo, if a girl looked back and said, "Why you not hard?" If I'm dancing,
Yeah, like
I'd be mortified.
because it's similar to getting a lap dance at a strip club, right?
Nah, but are you
Sitting on me,
okay with
grinding on me?
her?
And I think if your dick gets hard while you're getting a lap dance at the strip club, like the type of strip clubs that we go to, not like a real like strip club.
Yeah.
Like if we're at fucking Magic City and the Migos are throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars and you sitting there with a rock hard dick because you get a lap dance.
If a girl's throwing ass, Magic City, they get butt naked.
I've never gotten hard with a lap dance before.
Thank you. That's what I'm like, what?
I
me
wouldn't either because it's too transactional.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
just
like
kind of like,
that.
I'm just
shit
saying,
makes me
I'm
soft.
just letting you understand something. In Magic City, they get butt naked.
I've been with the Migos.
If a girl's grinding on you butt naked, you're not gonna get hard.
It's weird because there's mad.
I can't
people
do
looking
anything
at
about
it.
it.
Niggas around.
It's a spectacle.
Yeah.
Like,
And
everyone's
it's,
looking
is
at you.
it backroom lap dance or is it like
So y'all,
when
now y'all
we're
taking
chilling?
the erections to different areas.
No,
Because that's a different type of lap dance. That's a different type of
Well,
lap
if
dance.
I'm chilling, if I'm getting a lap dance and you're like 2 feet from me eating wings on FaceTime with someone, like I'm not gonna get hard. Like that's weird. Like to Rory's point, if it's a private room, yeah.
And those lap dances are different in the private room than I'm saying outside in the strip club, like in
the
GA.
public area.
Yeah, like if I can make
GA,
eye contact
I'm
with
not-
Eddin, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's about like you're in a party, your friends are around, there's people around. Now, granted, if y'all in a private, y'all are at home and she's grinding on you, or it's like super like secluded, that makes sense. But if you're just around a bunch of people and Julian's over there chugging a fucking Corona,
Y'all are capping right now, but it's okay.
well, I don't have a dick.
Who's y'all?
Difference. No,
Yeah, but I said I get hard off the dub.
if you're at like a club,
And now you're in a strip club with a girl butt naked on you, but won't get hard.
I
because
asked
it's
you,
the guy
is
sitting
it back
right there, like-
back room? Yes, I would probably get hard because it's a different type of lap dance. The lap dances they do at strip clubs in Atlanta and Houston that I go to are not ones that are going to get you hard.
Julian, so I'm gonna ask you this question, and I know if you say no, you're lying. So you've never been in a club
Hold on.
standing right next to your homeboys with a girl, and you and the girl making out, and you didn't get hard?
different.
That's completely
It's a
Different.
dance
A
where people are
dub is
making
different.
out.
That's different. No, because
So if a
it's
girl's
different.
butt naked sitting on your lap grinding you because
Oh,
I'm sitting
you-
here on
we
my
already
phone,
know-
you're not gonna get
You
hard? What are
already
you
know how I
talking
feel
about,
strip
bro?
Clubs. It's the payment. It's the transaction.
Well,
that
yeah,
turns me
he's
off
accepting.
rip.
Oh, so that's what
No,
makes
so I'm saying like if I'm in Little Sister, like if I'm in a club,
Pause.
yeah, I should just name a different club. That is very
It's another
New York
Ranch.
local.
Where were you?
If I'm at Neverland Ranch, no. So if I'm in a club dancing with a girl, it's the act that goes into that. It's we courted each other. We're on a crowded dance floor. We're dancing intimately amongst other people that are also doing the same thing. Like,
We're
there's,
reading Shakespeare and fucking.
but
I don't
like,
know what
they're
the fuck are
playing
you talking
backgammon.
about?
There's more to it.
She knows how to play backgammon.
And there's
Oh my
also
God.
a good chance that he's gonna go home with that girl later too.
No, never.
You don't go home with girls from Little Sister?
No, never once.
That's a lie.
I'm a lush, so I get hard with a makeout. Way before I get hard with a stripper dancing on me.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. If I'm kissing a girl, absolutely.
So it's weird.
What I just said.
So, Mal, if you want to admit to us that you be hard in the strip club, you could just say that, but you don't got to put it out.
I don't even go to strip clubs. What are you talking about? I don't even go.
We went to one on my birthday in Atlanta.
You forced us to go to the only strip club in London.
No, well, that was
and when I say I was not hard at that place.
Well, no, that would have been weird.
Yeah.
But that was only because, number one, they don't have those in London. That was like the first time they did that ever. So I was like, wait,
I see why.
Let's experience it. Let's just see what it's about.
Yeah.
Terrible experience, but now we know. That's all.
The box, though.
So you've never been hard in a strip club before?
Of course I have.
Okay, that's what I said.
Damn.
And you tried to talk around it.
No, I'm talking about you talking about years ago. I don't go to strip clubs. Like, hell no. Fuck no.
Well,
now, Magic City is different. That's not a strip club. That's church. That's true. It's a whole different thing. That's a whole different thing.
So it's weird.
Voicemails.
So your friend, just to let your friend know, he's not weird for not getting hard during the dub. The girl is weird for expecting that her ass was just so fat and magical that everybody sheets.
Yeah, like, and what if her twerk stink?
Yeah.
Like, girls don't never think about that. Like, what if her twerk stink? What if her underarms stink a little bit?
Back fumes.
What if her hair stink? You know, when they don't dry, they weave all the way through and get that mildew, sour smell in it. It could be a lot of things throwing the dude off.
Because a twerk and a dub has a natural waft.
Yeah.
So you do catch a breeze.
What if her waft stink?
Yeah.
Yeah. The natural waft.
So, no, he should not feel bad and he should not feel like the weirdo. But we do have to ask him more questions, though.
Like?
I think they should lock her up,
Did
to
she
be honest.
smell good?
Or maybe he was just having fun.
Or did. Well, maybe he was just
Yeah, it
having
could have just been like a funny dance.
What, did he want to be hard?
I don't know. I didn't ask him that. I'm not gonna ask him that.
Eddin is like, the conversation didn't get that deep.
Yeah. He said that. I was like, all right, I don't know, man.
Eddin's like,
Imagine
I got
that therapy
free
question.
hand.
So, did you want to be hard?
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you want blood to flow? Is the question. Because if not, you might want to start doing some squats.
And also, all dubs are not sexual.
That's true.
I.e., the Chance the Rapper shit. He was just catching a dub.
Exactly. If Chance would have been hard in that instance, he'd have been a fucking weirdo.
Well, I mean, you couldn't see. Like, what? He might have been.
How do you say that and then say, like, what? What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying she said.
Did you check for the print?
She's saying that as if it was a matter of fact. Like, if he got hard, then that would have been weird. How do we know he wasn't hard?
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, in
That's
the,
what I'm
in the
saying.
photo, he wasn't hard. You could see his that area in the photo.
Yep.
Or he has a really small dick and he was hard. I don't know Chance's anatomy.
Or
Anatomy.
the girl didn't smell good. Couldn't get hard. Wasn't sexually turned on.
Ma, you keep trying to throw stank.
Because asses be stinking. We ain't going to act like all twerks smell good. Let's not do that.
I think you have a lot of PTSD and
sure.
unresolved trauma with some smelly
Some
butts.
stank pussy.
No, I'm just
We've
saying
all been there, don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
It's not no PTSD.
When's the last
it's a
time you
fact.
ran into some stank?
You
Me?
do talk about
Yeah.
the stank a lot.
Stank
though.
fire.
Nah, this been years.
You said the stank fire?
So stank fire.
Years. You can, like, I'm old enough to spot the ones that might not smell.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
hate that.
Based on her diet.
When you get old enough, you can before. I'm telling you, bro, it's a thing. You get enough experience, you can spot it.
Okay, so what are the signs?
Teach me.
Diet, what a girl eats, what she drinks. Go to her crib, she don't got no water. No water in your fridge.
That's a
If she
red
drinks
flag
tap,
beyond just a smelly
If
box.
she drinks tap, we got more questions.
New York tap is
Yeah, I know.
Awful.
pretty good.
I know that's what
Tastes
they
like
tell
salt.
you.
best.
What?
It's good.
It's disgusting.
Got a lot
The
of
way the
fluoride.
home is, just is her space clean? Is her house clean? You know, things like that. You
Yeah,
start
but like, what if you're out and you just meet this person out? We're not talking about like you have the luxury of room rating their house.
no, but even then, you can still kind of like you can put things together.
Okay, that's what we're asking you. How?
You
What?
can just look at her, how she carries herself.
Like if they smoke hookah, do you think it stinks?
Most
Smoke
likely.
hookah?
Yeah.
That means
Not
every girl in
really.
the tri-state area has stank.
That's not really a sign, but
Doesn't help.
you can kind of tell by, again, you know, what is she drinking? You know, what is she eating? You know, how is she? What does her hair look like? What do her nails look like? What do her feet look like? Like, what does her skin smell like? Like, you can gauge it now.
What do stank pussy bitches order at the bar?
That's hilarious.
What do they order at the bar?
Yeah.
I mean, who could?
Say the wrong answer, I'm throwing this drink.
It's usually from my experience,
Uh-oh.
Henny and Red Bull.
Oh,
Yikes.
You being
yikes.
anti-black.
Yikes.
and mixed
That's
with
anti-black.
mixed with
What the fuck are you talking-
mixed with buffalo wings, and she only eats the drums, not the flats.
Whoa.
No, we're not
Wait,
doing that.
what? What? No. We're not doing that.
She
We're
gets
not
good
doing
head,
that.
but the pussy
We're not
might be
doing
still.
that. We're not
Rory
doing
only
that.
eats flats and
Relax.
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's your nuts.
Just because
'Cause I'm a classy bitch.
Flats. No, because you're a fucking loser. Flats are nasty.
Refer to yourself as a classy
I'm a
bitch
bitch
is
with class.
hilarious.
Drums are the best wing.
OD.
Drums?
Exactly.
I
I only
agree.
eat
No.
drums. I'm an only eat drums girl.
Drums, I had to be from
boy.
the spot I know. If I'm getting wings at a random spot, it's got to be flats.
Why?
'Cause all these new fucking-
Every time we go out, you order flats, and I'm always wanting to ask you
Because we don't go to fucking
a
real West
thing.
Indian spots. I'm getting drums from them.
why. What's the
These new
difference?
hipster spots, I'm getting flats.
But like I'm saying, what's the
what's your theory?
What's the
There-
theory behind that?
There's no good bone marrow in these new spots.
Oh, you eat bone marrow?
Of course.
What are you fucking?
That's why I'm
Baisley?
saying the chick that gets the buffalo
makes
wings
sense.
and eats the drums can give good head because she knows how to suck bone marrow out.
Oh.
But the pussy might be stank.
you suck the marrow off the tip.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know
You been in that club?
I want to fight because they describe in 2018 me, so that's why I want to tussle. Like
You was a Henny and Red Bull Buffalo.
I was a Henny straight.
Oh, shit.
Henny
No,
straight.
but that's
you a
fine
pit
with women
bull.
in their 20s.
You a motherfucking Henny straight?
That works.
You got a blade in your tongue too? You keep a razor blade in your mouth?
That's a crazy
Definitely tried
transition.
that.
I mean, Henny kind of disappeared and cognac, like all chicks kind of drink it.
I went from Henny to
It's tequila now
Yeah,
because it's trendy.
I'm
But
so happy
before,
everyone's
cognac was trendy. Those chicks I used to see that had that Henny and wing diet throughout their entire 20s and could survive fine. Pussy smelled fine. They gained no weight. When they hit 30,
Yikes.
their body odor just coming out their pores.
Like
they had the
John.
same buffalo wing Henny diet. It just
Ugh.
didn't.
Yuck.
More water, more veggies.
Yeah.
You can
More
eat
fruit.
water and veggies all day, but when you out at the club, wings is the one thing that you know is going to be good. I'm not ordering a fucking Caesar salad and water
You gotta order Caesar
when we
salad.
out at the club.
Yeah, but just heavy on the water and veggies too, though. Some fruit.
What about Nike socks with Adidas shoes? Does that pussy
Ooh,
stink?
all right, I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I agree with you.
I feel like that pussy stinks.
Nah, because I know a chick
That
that
pussy just accused.
yeah, that pussy don't stink, but
She has no brand loyalty.
Yeah.
her pussy don't stink, but
It's up for grabs.
she didn't
Sure.
she missed a few spots when she shaved though. So she hair in her,
wow,
got like
that's
a hair in her
hilarious.
butt a little bit.
That's like a mild pet peeve.
I like
What's
the ass
wrong with
patch.
having hair in your butt, Maul?
What?
Maul, you are
Nah, if I'm hitting from the back and I see hair in your butt, I'm calling my big sister to hit you in your face. Talking about my older sister, I'm calling her. Like, yo, come knock her out. Yo,
Maul.
you can't have no hair in your butt.
Imagine being a girl minding your business and just get clean knocked out, and you go, "What? What was that for? Shave your butt, bitch."
Yeah, like, what?
Maul, there's no way you be dating Hispanic girls, especially when you were younger, and you never saw a Hispanic girl with hair in her ass.
Keyword.
Younger.
There you go. It's different.
Wait, what?
When you young.
I see why.
You only date girls who
why.
vagina shave too or wax too.
I mean, I would not really. It could have some hair on it, but like your butt can't be hairy.
Wait,
Like,
I saw more. All right, let me word this correctly. All right, give me a second. All right, when I was
Younger.
coming up as a young person
Yes.
Last year.
from high school,
And you were with girls of your age at that
Yes.
time.
I saw more hair at that time because those girls
Mhm.
were going through puberty and weren't getting waxes
Yeah.
than I did see once I hit my 20s.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw way more hair when I was younger.
Now you might catch a girl that's in
14.
between waxing or
yeah.
shaving, like I'm talking about the ones where they never touched their butthole, like they never got it, they never shaved or waxed it.
Like when the hair is
Okay,
knotted.
okay. I'm not referring to like them just not.
Yeah, the in between where you gotta
Yeah,
let it
I'm
grow
ta-
before you go get it waxed.
Yeah,
No, I'm
that's
not
what
talking
like
about.
you talking about.
I'm
a
talking
girl-
no. I'm talking about the ones where you like, yo, you have never
It looks like
groomed
rough
that butthole
on a
Yeah,
golf
like-
course.
Yeah, no, we're not doing
Are
that.
you okay?
That's actually
I'm
funny.
just saying.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I mean, everyone has their preference.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Voicemails.
My preference, I like a little cleaner.
Relationship
A woman told me
advice?
that all the pubic hair holds the juices in, and it's better.
Oh.
The pheromones are in the hair. That's what attracts you to women. If you see
The
it,
hair on your head.
You got
Yes.
the whole head full of
no,
hair.
it works for your underarms, your
No.
vagina.
Don't-
All
who
of that
told
stuff
you
holds pheromones.
They're lying to you.
Science.
That's not
To
science.
Demaris's point,
That sounds like Fauci science.
Yeah, that's not
That's
science.
real
I've never
fucking
seen a girl with
science.
under our hand was like, oh,
Oh my
shit.
God, I'm so
No,
turned
it's not
on.
about
it's
you
not.
seeing. Pheromones are not something you see. It's not about you seeing.
What if I have the IT glasses on?
The pheromone glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
no,
like
I'm saying to Demaris's point, dogs in their most pure form, like they greet each other by smelling their ass. I feel like that's a pheromone check.
Yeah,
pheromone.
I dare you to go outside and greet a girl by smelling her ass right now.
I'm not saying we do it. I'm just saying, to her point, there's a science behind smelling one's.
Yeah, but you just referred to like animals.
Tell me how you guys have acted on that at all.
That's how we all met.
You smelled Eddin's ass?
Stole each other's asses?
He's like, he's from the Bronx.
It's a Bronx butt.
Smell the authentic chopped cheese on them for sure.
The Bronx booty.
Let's get to some voicemail.
All right.
Extra onions.
Finally.
That counted as a voicemail for Eddin's friend that
Hey, Julian.
was
I know you listening
assaulted.
to this first.
Hey, yo.
And hey, everybody. Demaris, Yomi, Eddin, NewRoryNMal, of course. I have a quick question. It kind of comes in two parts. If you just got into a relationship with somebody and, you know, communication is great, but you explained that you didn't want them to be moving on from a past relationship too quickly to your new relationship, and they sure did, they didn't, but now you're in their room and you see pictures tucked away, folded up with super sweet handwritten notes and pictures of them on vacation and in photo booths and stuff like that. Like, how are you how would that make you feel? Is that something that you would bring up? And men, does that actually mean something to y'all? Like, if you have it and it's been a few months already since that relationship, are you keeping it for a reason, or are you just carelessly not done anything about it? I don't know how to feel. Like, I want to bring it up, but I don't want to make it a big deal because maybe it's not. I don't know. Anyways, really appreciate you guys. Been a long time listener. Help me out.
I love her voice.
Yeah, she sounds nice.
Get your pheromones under control, all right?
Yeah, right. She waxes.
Smell her ass.
So she's asking if she finds pictures that he has of his ex still in the house.
Sentiments.
It's sweet, long handwritten notes.
Yes.
You know, like tucked away
Should
in the
she
stock
feel-
drawer.
Yeah, should she feel away?
I was going to say she should feel away until she said it's been a few months.
Not only that,
Why are you dating this dude fresh out of a relationship that has that type of stuff?
and going through his drawers. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah, I tried.
Well, maybe
that part is weird.
Or
He
she-
kind of
she
sounds
did
like
his
the
laundry?
victim to me.
I didn't say
Or she was just looking for some shit and she found it.
no, or maybe she could have just been putting away a pen or something. Shit,
A
you find
pen.
shit.
Pen.
A pen.
You put a pen in the drawer and then see pictures?
Men are not that organized with shit
We're
like that
not.
sometimes.
I mean, I don't think it's a problem because what if they didn't end on bad terms? Like, what if they're still like, damn, we're just not together no more. It ran its course. We're not in a relationship, but we're still cool. We're still friends. Like, I don't think that you have to get rid of those pictures and those notes. Like,
Probably just also kind of put it away somewhere and never thought about it again.
or he forgot. Yeah, he forgot they were even there. Maybe
Even if they still cool though, like, why would they be so accessible?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make this a different scenario because I think she's wrong because she said it's been a few months. Of course that shit's going to still be there.
Mhm.
Like,
But I understand why she feels that way.
Yeah.
why? All right, if you've made the commitment to date somebody that you know just got out of a long-term relationship, you have to realize and have some accountability that that person may still be around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
And you have to understand and have the trust. I think it's a dumb idea, but if you want to do that, you have to have the trust that this person is with you. And if I'm dating someone that broke up with their ex a few months ago and they're linking up to get a book that they borrowed,
That's whack.
way crazier to me than me still having photos of my ex and our life. Why are you linking up to throw that book
I'm
away?
not saying link up.
No,
I'm
not saying like if they have the book.
No,
like,
I'm saying like if you're like, oh, where'd you get that book from? Like, oh, my ex gave me that. Like that, I would understand. But it's like you're the guy's the girl's face is all across his apartment. Handwritten letters are across the apartment. Like these aren't, minimal gifts. These aren't like, flowers. These aren't things of that nature which hold no significant. Not significant. That's not the right word. But they're not like a physical photo or a letter. You know what I mean?
they're not sentimental. Exactly.
Yeah, but it can't.
No, a letter can be sentimental.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The candle and the book aren't sentimental. The letters and the pictures are sentimental. You're not gonna go stare at the book when you miss her. You'll go stare at the picture in the letter.
That's what I'm trying to communicate. Yeah,
I mean-
it's more or less that interaction. What those things conjure meaningfully.
Okay,
I
well,
just think that even if he didn't have those pictures, okay, cool. But it's like, what if you don't know that they're still texting? What if you don't know that they still FaceTime every now and then?
But that's not. Let's answer her question, Mal.
I just don't think that it's much of it. Especially
you think she should say something to him?
No.
No, I don't think she should say something because they just started dating a few months, right? Don't say nothing, but I think that you just watch and kind of monitor, and if any new shit pops up, then it's like, yo, listen, I didn't want to bring this up, but a few months ago I saw some pictures. Now I'm seeing like, you know, some new pictures and like new letters and like what's going on. Obviously, y'all are still kind of like this line of communication is still strong. Like what's going on here? But right now, no, I don't think you should.
If your ex is still currently writing you handwritten letters,
just clip.
Big clip. What?
But she's not saying currently. These are just found things.
No, I know. I'm saying to the point of Maul saying if it continues to happen, then it's an issue. So do I have this fucked up? She's saying that they were dating a few months ago, or they've only been dating a few months.
Her and the guy have been dating a few months. His ex and him broke up a while ago.
But they were in a long-term relationship, him and his ex.
Yeah.
So in his current apartment, her shit, these letters, these photos are still all out on display.
Yeah.
Now she said crumpled up in a drawer. She literally
but not really hidden. Like
they're not hidden.
Crumpled up in a drawer. Then I'm like
discoverably hidden.
Yeah, you gotta just
throw that shit out.
Just leave that one alone.
Don't throw it out.
All right. So how do you even ask that question? And how do you answer it? Because that's weird too. If someone asked me that question, why is there still photos of your...
There's photos of your like ex, and I would kind of if I'm her, I would let him know how I feel about those things. Like personally, if I'm dating you and I see your ex shit everywhere, I wouldn't attack him about it, but I'd be like, yo, this makes me feel like she's someone that's still very present in your life.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just open that up. Hey, are you talking to her? Like, what is your current relationship? Because clearly you want her around in some capacity with all this shit all over the fucking apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And then based on how he responds, then you have to have a different kind of conversation.
Yeah, give us some time. Like I said, I don't think you can say anything right now. But just, give things some time because eventually everything comes to the light anyway. So just give it some time.
I don't throw anything out because I'm always afraid somebody's gonna like die, and I threw out their handwritten sweet letter to me.
Are you a hoarder?
I have PTSD. I have really bad PTSD with people dying. So I keep stuff like that, but I would never leave it so that the person I'm currently in love with could find it. It's like in a shoebox in the corner somewhere.
Yeah, that's one of those that you should just have the respect for your current significant other to have those somewhere the fuck else.
Where they can't get to it.
If you want to keep them.
Yeah.
But also to her, like, that might just be one you got to just...
let that go.
Just let that shit go.
Yeah.
Act
just
like you
eat
didn't
that.
see it?
Yeah.
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 Because if there's no other signs that anything is happening and you guys are great, it's going to come across like you're just trying to find problems. Like, it's some shit in the drawer. Let that shit go.
Yeah, I agree.
They dated.
It happened.
Like, it happened. It's not like you're finding something else out. It happened already. So if there's documents of it, that's life.
And don't read the letters. Please, whatever you do, don't read the letters.
No, she read.
You can't unring a bell.
Well, you think she just looked at the paper and didn't look at
that's where I think she fucked herself, because I'm sure whenever they get in an argument, she's going to bring up like a certain photo. Like, you've never taken me to this place and you look so happy in that photo. You don't look happy in ours. I know that's going to happen.
She's saying
because she's a woman.
This for her in this letter, and you're telling me you're in love with me. It sounds like the same thing you told her, and just don't even put yourself through that shit, please.
Okay, yeah.
What if you reply with, you have bad diction, so I didn't want to write letters to you?
That's hilarious.
Your vocabulary is not very.
You tweet
and then she sneaks a reply.
You write like how Meek tweets.
Yo, Meek is gonna catch you somewhere, dog. And I promise you.
He's in New York right now.
I promise you.
What? I love how he writes.
Why we don't grab him? All right, man.
All right, next voicemail.
This will be the last one, and let's do another one
hey
on
guys,
Patreon.
my name is Jay. I'm in Phoenix.
Hey.
I have a random ass question for you guys. So basically, I have a friend who wanted this guy. He did not want her, paid her no mind, absolutely nothing. She was telling me that some lady told her to give him agua de calzón, which translates to underwear water, basically. So this girl boiled some water, put her worn panties on a cup.
Hard.
Filtered this water through her panties, got all her little, coochie juice in the water, stirred it up with some, like, Kool-Aid or something. I don't know what she mixed it with. But anyways, got the guy to drink it. And this man is whooped. When I tell you whooped, he is whooped, sprung, all the above. So my question is, do you guys believe in brujeria, witchcraft, whatever you guys want to call it? Have y'all ever had some girl do something like that you know of? And what was your guys' experience? I'm curious. And I also want to say, if Julian, if you ever change your mind about being somebody's stepdaddy, I have an 8-year-old. Not
after that shit. The fuck?
She didn't do it?
Wait, did she ask her son though?
Wait,
so that's a weird sentence. He wouldn't mind you. Like, how do you know? Does he listen to the pod?
Yeah. She know her son.
I like that.
Her son was like, Julian.
Yeah. Y'all ever felt like a woman performed witchcraft on you guys?
I have dated a lot of West Indian women.
I like get chlamydia.
I think that's why I probably will never really prosper to my full potential in life, because I think I have a lot of West Indian exes that are still performing voodoo on me.
It's like the little B curse.
I don't believe in none of that shit.
I love Dominicans, so I can't.
Like, you balling, you putting your panties as a filth. Why? I mean, what's the difference if he eats your pussy?
Well, that's why a lot of West
Fuck is
Indian
it
people.
different?
That's why a lot of West Indian men don't eat pussy.
Nah.
That's exactly why they don't do that.
A lot of West Indian men are lying too.
No, a lot of them are lying, but a lot of them don't eat. I'm telling you, a lot of the hardcore, like, first generation, they do not eat pussy because they are afraid of the power of it. I swear to God.
The power of it.
This is what they believe in.
Hey, man, we got to get to a point where we stop putting extras. Like, everybody ain't out here with just some powerful pussy, man. Some of y'all pussies need to plug into an adapter and charge up. Like,
that's hilarious.
We not gonna do that. Like, I'm not believing it. I don't believe in none of that shit.
My ex's grandmother put a live goat head like on top of her sister's head that had cancer and left her in the room for like 2 days, and it cured her cancer.
I'm not jacking that.
How'd the goat turn out?
I'm not saying the goat did it, but I can assure you that she had cancer and then she didn't have cancer. That's all I can confirm.
What do you, in 2 days? What?
No, I mean, like, that was the ritual.
So she sat in a room with a dead goat head on her head for 2 days?
Yeah.
That's how they pitched it to me.
Man,
I wasn't in the room with them.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay, before we start disrespecting people's belief systems, what do you believe in?
Fuck that belief. That's
she
bullshit.
didn't come out of the room without cancer. That's not how they described it. But the ritual they did for 2 days with the goat head that they gutted and put on her head to get the cancer out of her body. Eventually,
science. I have science that says that doesn't work. I'm always on the side of science. That's not real.
I tried to teach him all pheromones. He said, "Fuck, that don't work." Now he believes in
for
science.
Some dogs. You talking about dogs?
No, I'm talking about humans.
Fuck out of here.
That's
if a girl
science.
got hairy underarms, you might fucking with her. She went, "Why am I single? Bitch, shave your underarms." Nobody don't want that shit.
What if she had a goat head on for 2 days?
Nobody don't want that shit either. That shit stink. Take that shit off and wash your ass. The fuck?
You know what?
I like the pheromones of body wash, deodorant, body butter. Like, give me those pheromones.
Artificial pheromones.
Well, I'm an artificial. I'm AI when it comes to pheromones. Nigga.
That's why you ain't really in love.
Who?
But
I love my bitches.
I wouldn't.
Love all my bitches.
That was poetic.
Yeah,
that was beautiful. That really. You make me believe in love.
Yeah, I love all my bitches. Yeah.
Really make me believe in love.
Yeah. Niggas be swearing they in love because they got what? You miserable with that nigga. That ain't love. Get the fuck out of here. I love all mine. All of them.
I wouldn't consider you a religious person per se, but spiritual, right?
Spiritual for sure.
So you believe in magic, sort of?
Magic? I think he did
There's
wonders.
not much difference between magic and religion.
Listen, Magic did wonders for the Lakers. He did wonders for the Lakers organization.
But still,
what I'm saying is
he needs a goat head because he still can't get rid of something.
You don't know that.
Wow.
You do not know that.
Wow. Okay.
No, you don't know that.
It magically disappeared.
Without a goat head. Exactly.
You don't know what he did.
You never know.
You don't know what he did.
The government's the goat.
Magic ain't putting no goat head on.
Maybe he
his head.
drinks
I
some
can tell
pussy
you that.
water.
Man, y'all got listen,
that's
bro.
little boy's blood.
What? See, you always got to go too far.
You took it way too far before he did.
How? I said Magic did wonders for the Lakers.
If you drank a Suki shake, you wouldn't fall in love or be hypnotized by a woman?
No.
I don't think so.
No, bro, that's not.
Well, can somebody try that out more,
dudes
please?
be fine. Dudes, you know what it is? Men try to find reasons to the fact that they just can't let go of some women. Just say that you just are like an emotional wreck and you feel like you need a woman.
So you don't believe in
I think
blood
people
magic?
do that though.
Yeah.
Do you know what blood magic is?
Blood magic?
Yes.
What is blood magic?
You can do it. Blood magic. Sometimes it's involving women's period blood. So there's women who put period blood in spaghetti. There's women who have sex.
And I think that those women should be locked up.
There's women who have sex with you on their period and set intentions while they're having sex with you on their period to trap you. There's many forms of blood and sex magic. You don't believe in that?
No.
Well, we fuck through periods, but like, you mean they're saying shit during it?
I've had sex with a girl that was on her period before, not knowingly. Just the period came down, and I left her probably like 2 weeks later.
Well, she didn't set intentions. She wasn't actively doing blood magic.
Oh, she has to like have a seance with her other girlfriends, and they have to sit around and write things on a note and put them inside of a grill, and then set the papers on fire. That type of thing.
Presto.
Actually, sounds like it would help.
That's why you should be wary of chicks that are into the moon, because that's how it starts. That's the gateway drug to everything we're talking about. Chicks that love the moon is like smoking weed, and then they eventually become heroin addicts.
Yeah, I don't
and
believe
that's where
none
they're
of that
taking
shit, man. I'm
period
sorry,
blood.
man. All of that type of shit to me is just like, if he gonna leave, he gonna leave.
Do you believe in God?
Do I believe in God?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in a higher power. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
So you believe in things that you can't see and touch?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Do I believe that if a girl puts her period blood in the spaghetti, I'm never going to leave her? No.
I think
what if it's really good spaghetti?
Approved.
Huh?
I said, I think that's not FDA approved.
It's definitely not FDA
You
approved.
should be locked up.
Oh, yeah. As soon as I find out you did that shit, I'm gone.
What you probably never find out.
Yeah, you never find. That's not something.
Yeah, I'll probably end up leaving anyway, too.
Rory, what do you think?
Which part?
You don't want some pussy pasta?
As far as do you believe in
blood magic?
Not blood magic, but do you believe in magic, period, and sex magic and love
He believes
magic?
in aliens. Of course he believes.
Yes, magic is, we believe actively in so much stuff that is just not defined the way magic. It's the same shit.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all the same. Religion is magic. It's all magic.
Praying to saints is magic.
Is magic.
Christmas trees are magic. All of that shit is technically magic.
Christmas tree just
So yeah, I believe in it, and I think there
definitely just a
it's
pine
just a
tree.
pine tree.
There might be a world that works.
It's not magic.
It's a chopped down tree.
They grow. They're outside right now. I promise you. It's just a pine tree.
That's a racket.
That's all it is. It's a pine tree.
But no, I believe that shit could work with certain people. I don't think everyone has the period blood.
For certain people, you're built different.
I'm not built different. I think some women are built different where it works.
Yeah.
I think some people are blessed with the period magic. I don't think every girl can just take her tampon and throw it in the bolognese.
Not every girl is,
and then we're all gonna stay.
Yeah,
But-
not every girl is a witch.
In the bolognese.
Like a tea bag.
That shit is not real, man.
Let it steep for a minute.
That shit is not.
I think spells are real. Yeah, I think just only certain people are privy to it. I don't think you could go through a YouTube rabbit hole and then be able to put a spell on someone. But I do think there are people that can.
Okay, that's fair.
You believe in like hypnotism, that kind of magic?
Absolutely.
Like commercial magic?
I think we are all hypnotized now. We don't know it.
There's one girl that's got me.
Yeah, we all
scared
thought
before.
the pandemic was real.
What happened?
There's one girl that got me scared before that. I before I left, I made sure I cleared out all of my hair from her pillow because I was afraid she was gonna do some bullshit like that.
So you believe in that type of shit?
Yes.
Even if I don't believe in it, maybe
Latino.
I don't want to take the risk.
Yeah.
Latino, sorry.
Yeah.
I was
Dominicans, man.
Listen, I got a whole bunch of Spanish friends. I know about the bowl of water under the bed and all of that.
Yeah.
The saint above the door and all that shit.
The what above the door?
Just like a
Saint.
pinch of a saint.
Oh, I thought you said a sink.
No, the saint.
Yo,
Listen, I just don't.
I had a chick tell me one time that I should, and she only answers emails on Wednesday because that's the day with the sun or whatever that receives good business news. And I was like, bitch, you want me to be broke. There's no way you are. I swear on everything I love, this is a true story. She told me only to answer emails on Wednesday because that's the best energy to receive any business news or whatever. I said,
Well,
I will lose that business if I wait a week to reply to this email.
Right. Well, my response to that, Rory, is it's also best to book trips on Wednesdays because Tuesdays. That's when flights are cheapest.
Oh, I figured out the Priceline algorithm.
Hey, I don't know if that's magic or not. I'm just putting that out there. Like, I don't know
most
who's
people get
responsible
paid on Fridays.
I don't know which pilot ate period blood, but thank you for letting the flights be cheaper.
Y'all ever had a girl say that she had a dream you was cheating on her and you was actually cheating on her?
No.
That's just women. That's just women guesses.
That's just paranoia.
Yeah, that's a
like
good,
saying,
that's a
y'all.
good guess.
Yeah, that's just a good guess. It's not magic. Whoa, she's a witch. Like, no, she's just nosy. Like, fuck out of here. I had a dream you was cheating. Whoa, bitch, how'd you know? Because I'm a dog ass nigga. That's how you know that. Like, the fuck? I got bitches. Like,
or it's a self-help
not magic.
thing.
I got bitches.
And she has
don't got a crystal
she has
ball.
negative thinking.
She don't got a crystal ball. She got Instagram. Like,
Is she like Nancy Drew?
Yeah, like, what are you talking? That's not magic, bro. That's common fucking sense.
She went through the drawer and found pictures of me and my ex and love letters.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about? Whoa, you caught me. How'd you see it in your dream? You're a witch. Shut up. Next caller.
No, I think let's move on to Patreon.
Oh, okay.
That was good for the day.
All right.
On the voicemail front, we're going to answer our first follow-up call to start this episode.
Oh, we got a follow-up?
We have a follow-up, so we'll start there on Patreon.
All right. Patreon.com.
Your send-off, Mal.
/RoryNMal.
Mm-hmm.
New merch is available. Get your merch while you can. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Ram Radio's out.
Ram Radio is out.
Pyramids.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. We're going to take this follow-up call over to Patreon now because I'm definitely got to hear what she has to say. It's a she, right? Is this the...
I think it's a dude.
It's a dude? Oh, man. I wanted to follow up with the girl.
We'll find out if it's a she or a he
or they
on Patreon right now.
Or they. Depending on how you identify.
Or them.
We'll talk to y'all soon. Have a blessed weekend. I'm that nigga. He's just ginger. Peace.